on, John. Let's burn one. All right.
What do you think you were created for?
Heat up the bong water. All right. 313, it's Talk That Rocks. 105.3 FM Talk. 313, I said that. J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, rock and roll attorney, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Trey Trenholm, KLLI Foot with Traffic. I broke out the Motorhead yesterday.
Man, big indeed. Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, the CD player crapped again. Look at that. Yeah, didn't they fix that one?
They fixed both of them.
They did. Well, that's nothing short of kooky. See if it plays over there. You know what? I'm going to go to Target and I'm going to buy 2 CD players.
Yeah?
Why is it these broadcast CD players never can work?
And they don't get used that much. It's not like it's a music station.
No, it's not like we're playing, back and forth all day. I got CD players at home I've had for like 12 years. Ain't stopped yet.
Mm-mm.
These, I can't get a week out of them. I'm just going to I'm going to buy 2 small CD players and stick them in these holes. Take these Denons out and we're done with them. So, Everett, coming home Wednesday night. Of course, Wednesday you couldn't make it in because somebody said you were sick.
Yeah.
And then I hear you on Wednesday night on the Marty Griffin Show.
Yeah, I did a call in.
Yeah. Or was it Thursday? Whichever. I didn't talk to you last night, so it had to be Wednesday.
Yeah.
Whatever day you didn't show up, you obviously had time to be on the Marty Griffin Show.
Well, this is a 4-hour commitment, and it's during the business day when I'm working.
Whatever.
In the evening, he called me, 5-minute phone call. And you know what? The night before...
Why don't you hold his balls?
The night before... Oh, you got to hear this. You probably haven't heard this version.
No.
I'm sure you've heard Russ tell it.
I haven't told anything.
Okay.
All I know is I'm coming home Wednesday, get in the car, flip on KRLD, and there's Everett. And Everett goes, oh, it was just a quick 5-minute phone call. Oh, how weird. I just happened of all the times to flip on, I just happened to catch you in that 5-minute window.
You did. I was on 5 minutes. 20 at the most. No, it was about 5 minutes.
All right.
Anyway, the night before, Russ and I talked on the phone, and it actually came up. I said, you don't really care if I go on Marty's show. And he goes, no, why would I care? The very next night, I go on. No sooner do I hang up the phone, it rings again. Pick it up, and I hear Russ say, why don't you just go blow him?
Well...
He's just wishy-washy.
I'm not wishy-washy.
Yes, you are.
You didn't show up Wednesday. You were too sick to be here or too busy.
I was working.
But you got time to do the Marty Griffin Show.
I was working during the day. At 9 o'clock at night, I'm home.
All right.
5-minute phone.
Now, why do you think you were on the Marty Griffin Show?
Well, because of this show, clearly.
All right.
No question about it. That's why we talked about it the night before.
Excuse me. Here's the way you should look at it. Too sick to go to school. Too sick to play after 3:30.
I wasn't sick.
You didn't show up for class.
Well, I called in.
I didn't know that.
I called your producer.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Did you really?
I did. I called Trey. He didn't tell you?
Nobody told me squat.
I told him be sure and tell you. I'm not coming in.
He tell you, Eddie?
I thought I could give him one thing to do that he would do.
Sorry. JD and I had a nice long talk about Trey last night.
Is that all right?
Yeah. We'll take care of it.
Okay.
JD slept on my couch again last night.
Really? What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you sleeping on?
It's a test.
Who's being tested?
JD.
What's the story here? I don't know the story.
You know, last week when when the ice storm he brought me home.
Right.
Slept on my couch.
Right.
Naked.
Yeah.
I want him to buy me a new couch.
It's understandable.
No, it's not.
You slept naked, oozing on his couch?
Exactly.
Oozing?
Exactly.
You knew. You told him to
I didn't say
that.
squat to him. I say a word to you.
No.
What happens when you get past your mid-40s?
You ooze.
You leak.
You're out of your mind.
Every pore.
I got
Every orifice.
No.
We stopped by Target last night. Picked up a white sheet. He slept naked on that. How did you do it?
Pay up.
Because I don't ooze. I'm taking a black light to that sheet. If anything shows up on it, you're still paying.
I didn't even sweat.
You like the block.
Something happened. I expected this morning to get up and look at that sheet and just look like...
Have holes eaten in it.
Think of worse than that.
Big holes.
Yeah.
Because I'm clean and I don't ooze. Quit saying that. That's even gross. Where did you even come up with that?
I didn't say ooze. I said leak.
Leak.
I said ooze.
Leak or dribble. Whatever it is that you old men do, that's what you do.
Aspirate.
Please. I'm a few years older than you.
I know, and that's what scares the hell out of me. What the hell's going to happen to me in the next 4 years?
Nothing. Maybe you'll get better looking.
Certainly it's working for you.
Thank you.
I ain't paying squat until I run that sheet past the black light. You could have.
God knows what you'll do to it between now and then.
You could have. It's out in the car. Okay. You can take possession of it. All I know is you could have released, and I can't see nothing. Just because it didn't show up as a brown fluid like what I was looking for doesn't mean it's not there.
There's nothing there.
You got it out of the house, though?
Yeah. It was just on the couch. It was for the test.
Okay.
Science experiment. Just to see how much old men leak.
I'm not an old man, first of all. Second of all, I don't leak. Never have.
We'll see. Okay. And last night we took the Batmobile out and
played a lot of Motorhead.
That's all we played.
Excellent.
People pull up, want to talk about the car. He just turns it up louder.
I love Motorhead.
Totally ignores them.
If you got it up loud, you can't hear them.
They're screaming at us like 3 feet away.
Yeah.
What kind of car is that? Wait a minute. That's a Lemmy.
It was the only song that I had on the CD, so we had to listen to the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Well, that's a good song. And any guy named Lemmy Kilmeister's got to be able to sing.
Yeah. Sounds like an AC/DC garage band.
Yeah.
Let me get past the hook line and I'll stop.
Oh, you won't?
Yeah, I will. I'm almost burned on this. All right. Give me a second. All right. Done with it. All right. Out of my system.
You know, they have other songs if you're tired of this one.
Nah. Most of their other stuff's too deep for me. Like Orgasmatron, that's too freaky. This is like one of their more, this is one of their more commercial songs.
Yes. Wait, there's a pro-war song yesterday. Everybody rolled the windows down and cranked it up. It was cool.
Oh. I missed that.
Did you understand what he said?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Born to Raise Hell.
Now, what did JD just tell you?
I don't know. I just kind of smiled.
See?
I got you.
We picked a certain time yesterday, told everybody roll down their windows, crank up the radio. That was our anti-peace protest.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Well, what JD said was, oh, roll up the windows. Woo! All right, I'm done with that. All right. They ready to go? Mm-hmm. You got audio for today? Mm-hmm. Yes, Van?
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Quick question for you.
Yep.
Are you going to watch the special on Sunday night with Adam West and the Batmobile?
Yep.
Just wondering, I figured that was all over you.
He's supposed to be on the show sometime this afternoon.
Oh, really? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's supposed to call in.
I just saw the commercial, saw the Batmobile, and I was like, Russ Martin ought to watch this show, and I bet he's going to.
I think it's the same company that built my kit. The one
really?
that built it for their special.
Well, that's pretty cool. I had no idea.
All right. Well,
anyway, you're a lucky man to have the car. Enjoy the show.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I do have some of the audio from Adam West if you want to use that. Or do you want to just wait for let it be live?
We probably, if we're going to have him, there's no reason to play recorded stuff. All right. Here we go. 322, J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by the Tylock Eye Center and 24-hour fitness. On Friday, March 7th, 2003, Tammy Faye Baker Messner is 61 today. Michael Eisner from Disney is 61. Willard Scott turned 69 over the weekend. Freddie Prinze Jr. will be 27. Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees, 58. Alan Hale Jr., skipper on Gilligan's Island, would have been 85. And Emmanuel Lewis is 32. Cato Caitlin, 44. Mickey Gilley, the country singer on Sunday, will be 66. Everybody watched it this morning, I suppose. A key report before the UN Security Council Chief Weapons Inspector Hans Blix said...
I like to listen to him talk.
Yeah.
Just the accent. I don't really care what he says. Just like watching a Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Foreigners.
Yeah. I just like listening to foreigners, especially when they're on our side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He said Iraq's destruction of its two missiles contributed, quote, substantial measure of disarmament. Blix noted that Iraq is now providing...
Hold on, wait. Woo. They disarmed two?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So if I understand this right, we've been pounding that little crap bag country this whole time just so they'd blow up 3 or 4 missiles?
They're continuing. They say there's more.
Well, 2 is not a substantial reduction.
That's what it says here.
It is if you only have 4.
He noted.
Am I seriously missing something?
No, I don't think so. I think that's been the knock on Iraq all along is that they're not complying. They're not destroying.
Well, why would he say it's a substantial reduction?
That's what he said.
Are you sure he wasn't joking?
Mm-mm.
You know, because sometimes they get in there and they like to just cop a toot.
Could be sarcasm.
2 have been destroyed. A substantial reduction from the 7 million they have. It's not the right accent, but I don't care. Start the story again. It's a great story. I want to hear it.
In a key report before the UN Security Council, Chief Weapons Inspector Hans Blix on Friday said Iraq's destruction of its 2 missiles constitutes, quote, a substantial measure of disarmament. Blix noted that Iraq is now providing inspectors with proactive cooperation, something he asked for repeatedly throughout the winter.
Are you sure you're reading that right?
Yes.
All right. Are you leaving anything out? All right.
Of course, we've already heard speculation that when Saddam's demise looks inevitable, he will order his troops to implement a, quote, scorched earth policy in which oil fields will be set ablaze, power plants and food stocks will be destroyed. This action, of course, would then be blamed on the United States. U.S. Central Command also claims that Saddam has ordered uniforms which are identical to the uniforms of the British and U.S. forces, and he intends to issue these uniforms to his own soldiers, order them to attack and kill Iraqi civilians. Then, of course, blame that on the U.S. also.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So here's what we ought to do. Dress all our planes up like Iraqis. So it looks like they're killing their own country. I mean, really, that could play both sides.
Yeah. Or we could just wear Mardi Gras beads, and that way I bet they don't have any of those over there.
Yeah, and you just fly over. You scream from the plane. Show me your...
I'd throw him.
Yeah.
Ever wonder what kind of music Saddam Hussein listens to when he's drawing up plans to gas his own people and torture Kurdish women and children? He apparently, according to the Iraqi press, likes ABBA. The one artist that Saddam previously did not like, Madonna, because of her song Like a Virgin. She's apparently back in vogue in that country. Now the Iraqi press has much love for Madonna, and it's mentioning her again because of her new single, American Life. Quote, they say it shows her opposition to an attack on Iraq. And even though Barbra Streisand is opposed to the war, they will never play her there because she's a Jew.
That's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Yes, Billy?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what you're going to do for Alexa on her birthday.
It's Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday.
Yes. I have a birthday song all ready for her today.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
By the way, on the D Magazine poll, she's moved up to number 2.
All right.
Yeah. So I think she went from 23 to number 2 in the course of a day.
Who are we talking about?
Alexa Canomas from Channel 8.
Oh.
She's on, D Magazine's got a poll going on. I guess it's just on the website. Hottest people in Dallas or something like that.
Who's number 1?
I don't know, some chick I never heard of. She's all right. She's pretty hot. She's kind of got a big nose.
Really?
Yeah. But somebody called and said Alexa was down on the list. So we popped her up.
Excellent.
Then I sent her a little email. Hey, congratulations on the D Magazine thing. You're so sweet. Yeah. I even sent out a mass email.
Did she hear the song yesterday?
I don't know. She hasn't said anything. In fact, I didn't get any emails from her. I got one today that just said, thanks, you're sweet, about the D Magazine thing. She didn't know that we did what we did. She just knew that I said congratulations. Let's see, where's that song? What do I do with the CD I just had? Make sure I brought it.
Please don't.
That's not it. That's not it. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's one from yesterday. Yesterday was a dandy.
Really?
Missed it.
What happened?
Just another dandy song for Alexa.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Not really. It's embarrassing.
It is not.
Oh, please.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing was wrong with it. In fact, I was this close, on key.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I will give you that. You were close to being on key.
Wow.
Is that it?
Part of it.
What'd you use it for the promo?
Yes, I forgot. For the promo.
The Russ Martin Show, 3 to 7 p.m. weekdays.
This is the closest I've ever been on key to any song.
New 105.3 FM Talk.
She's a TV honey, a cutesy Easter bunny. Her beauty is a potpourri. Oh, my meat grows for her fishing clothes, and I'd like to knit her singing. I got lots of money, I am really funny, and it burns when I pee. Oh, my...
What? What was that? And it burns when I pee?
Yeah.
Why did you put that in there?
Because it does.
No, it's...
The Russ Martin.
Fishy in clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the part where I shouldn't pee blood at the end.
Oh, yeah, that sounds very
Romantic.
beautiful.
Wonder why she's not here in the
Tender.
studio with us.
Yeah, I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
It ain't a tree I'm trying to get in.
Bush.
Yeah. Your birthday, you want to go and run and play. Why don't you get where I can get my mitts?
Okay.
I'm guessing they missed almost all of that.
Yeah.
I got 2 or 3 more verses.
Oh, okay.
I may have to dance around the T word
Yeah.
part.
It's a pity.
Do what?
It's a pity.
Oh, yeah, it is. Worked a long time on this one. I'll clean it up so the listeners can hear it.
Very nice.
Yeah, John?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. Nice talking to you. All right, go ahead.
All right, some North Texas school children say Dallas Mavericks are letting them down. Parents say that as a reward for winning a contest, the Mavericks promised the youngsters at Hillcrest Academy a visit from a player. And what they're getting is a former player and current coach and special guest Rolando Blackman. He's not what the children expected. NBC5's Brian Curtis emailed to the Mavericks owner Mark Cuban, and he shed some light on it. Cuban said, reply, you're kidding, right? Please go on the air and say that Rolando Blackman, the only Mav with his number retired, a perennial all-star, basically the cornerstone of our franchise, is willing to give up his valuable time to visit a school, and the kids are disappointed. He went on to say that questioning Blackman's visit over a current player says boatloads about the school, and if NBC5 wants to make the school look bad, go right ahead.
Hang on, the guy's back on the phone. Yes, John.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Nothing. Nice of you to call back.
I like him.
In just 5 weeks, Johnny Cash's new album, The Man Comes Around, has sold over 187,000 copies. That's more than his last album sold total. No thanks to country radio, though. MTV, VH1, and rock stations in LA and New York are turning the folks on to The Man in Black.
The song sucks. Country shouldn't play it. Nobody should play it.
There's only one country station in the whole country that's playing it.
What is the song? Is it Hurt?
Yes.
I heard it. Have you?
I haven't heard it.
Blows. I can't even imagine why MTV would have anything to do with it.
I guess the video.
Or VH1 or whatever.
With both, apparently. But,
hang on. Yes, John.
Yeah. You talking to me?
Is your name John?
Yes.
Weird, isn't it? See you later.
Okay. There's news and information brought to us by Moose and Vinny's. I'll see you out there tonight from 9 to 11 o'clock. North Carolina's and Arlington. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, let's do traffic here. 340, check on traffic. It's the lovely Gail Lightfoot.
Hey, good afternoon. Friday. I'm so glad. This is brought to you by Nextel and Blockbuster. Got a mess in Fort Worth as you head down into Arlington. Southbound 360 at Trinity Boulevard. There's a wreck blocking the two left lanes. And from my camera, it looks like it's a little black sports car and a big pickup that was hauling some kind of a travel trailer. Traffic is backing up onto 183. Now, in Fort Worth, on northbound 35, the North Freeway at Northside Drive, the left lane's blocked by a collision, and that's causing a backup into the Fort Worth Mixmaster. In fact, that was already slow for some reason or other, so that's just not helping matters any. In Dallas, it's just slow everywhere because it's Friday afternoon. Blockbuster gives you a smarter way to buy DVDs. Rent The Ring. If you like it, you can buy a previously viewed DVD for just $9.99. Rent it, like it, buy it. Details at participating stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot with traffic on the new 105.3 FM. Talk to Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. Beautiful weekend in store for us. It's going to be 48 for the low tonight, mid-70s, both Saturday and Sunday. We're at 70 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
I forgot to ask Gail. We need a dispatcher for the movie. Eddie wanted me to ask her if she wanted to play the role. Yeah. I'll ask her next time. Somebody remind me. All right, so we're ready for the meeting tonight.
Correct.
Is that right, Edward?
Yes.
Who else coming?
A buku of people. Chris, Bruce, anybody involved with the production of the movie is supposed to be here tonight.
Person with the camera equipment?
Person with the camera equipment. Oh, God. I can't remember all of them. I've been talking to them on the phone and emailing them all day.
So every person that we need to execute this movie next weekend is going to be here?
Should be, yes.
All right. I have an idea for something when we start to shoot, but I'll bring that up in a minute. Okay. Because John's back on the phone.
Ah. I missed him.
Yeah. Hi, John.
Hey, Ross. Russ, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Hey, when does the SWAT team actually become a terrorist attack team?
Telephone, Everett.
And when they come busting in someone's house at 4 o'clock in the morning with no kind of warning, with machine guns, 45s everywhere.
What'd you have in your house?
4 ounces of weed.
All right, thank you. So what's...
I'm not a criminal, man. I smoke pot's the only thing I do.
I'm sorry, I believe pot's illegal. That makes you a criminal.
And in most countries, I've been into most countries.
I understand that.
I've smoked pot and hash all over the world.
Well, it's illegal in other countries. It's illegal here.
Right, but, I mean, we all know pot's not a problem.
No, I understand that. It's still illegal.
It's true.
Thank you.
Do they have the right to bust down my door, throw a bomb in there, and come in there with machine guns?
Is your door laying down right now?
I put it back up.
Okay, but they actually knocked it down?
They knocked it down.
I'd probably say they can do it then.
But I had to put it back up. And they threw a bomb in my house and exploded.
What did it do? Was it a gas bomb?
I couldn't tell you if it was a gas bomb.
Did it kill anyone?
No, but it scared my cat so bad.
Well, of course. That's what those are considered in the industry, cat bombs.
Yeah.
They're immediately thrown in to scare and throw a concussion to any felines in the house, just in case they would attack. That's what we call it in the military. Right. Cat bomb.
Anyway, they come rushing in there. The
police or the cats?
They've been to my house before.
Well, of course. That's how they knew the pot was there.
No, I don't know how they knew the pot was there.
If they've been in your house before, that's how they knew.
Chemical lab, and they tested the white residue because I've been working on my house.
Of course.
And there's chips and dust everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They tested that. They said, what's all this dust doing in this house? What's all this white chemical? I said, man, it's drywall dust. I thought Dallas is the only place you get arrested for that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I mean, they really had bad attitudes, but once they realized the only thing I had was a little bit of pot, their whole attitude changed. My 17-year-old son was there. They went into his room, and he's got a few pictures of some nice buds on the walls. I don't have a problem with that. He's 17, give us a break, you know. And the one cop told me, he said,
when they come into your office, does it always start like this?
Just like this.
Great Big Long Story has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Their attitude, anything.
No, totally irrelevant. Got it.
They were pretty disappointed.
Every bit is entertaining.
Yeah. You know, I mean, they actually became human. But before
that, since you charge by the hour, you don't give a rat's ass about this.
Talk.
They took me to jail for the
Yes.
My guest, she was there, and, you know, they didn't arrest her, but they handcuffed her, made us stand outside in the freezing cold at 4 o'clock in the morning. Whatever happened to knocking on the door, say, we got a warrant to search your house at 4 o'clock in the morning? I would have been more than compliable because I was awake. The coffee was already done. So I'm saying, you know, I mean, do they have an absolute right to do something like that?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
What can I do in repercussions?
Stop smoking dope.
Stop smoking dope.
Mm-hmm. That'll keep them out of your house.
Well, I keep them out of my house, but, you know, like...
What city was this?
Carrollton.
Carrollton, yeah.
The city of Carrollton, you know, I mean...
And they just got those cat bombs in. They must have tried you out first.
Beta testing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, I'm pretty disappointed that, you know, with so much criminal activity actually going on in our world, a war down the street and everything else, someone was...
Isn't it funny, once you break the law, you start pointing in different directions? Hey, what about this going over here? They got Iraqis with bombs and stuff, and you scaring my cat?
You know, I mean, that's my...
You made me spill my pecan mudslide.
I understand why they
have a nicer flavor.
It's not really a problem in society. I pay my taxes. I work every day. My neighbor's a fireman. He's painting his house. He has no problem with it. I don't understand what's going on. Are they that disappointed? Are they
racking up the cash, aren't you ever?
They had nothing to do.
And what color was that carpet?
That's absurd. Your rights have been violated.
Right, and that's what I want to know. I mean, how much rights do I have in reality to fight all this?
You ever think about stop smoking dope?
No.
Yeah. Well, then you probably...
That's not an option.
Just in my view, it's probably going to become or continue to be a problem if you don't stop smoking the dope.
Okay. So, well, what about, you know...
And does your kid smoke dope?
I'm sorry?
Does your child smoke dope?
I couldn't tell you if he did or didn't.
Of course he does.
I do discourage it, and stuff like that.
Do you smoke in front of your kid?
I smoke cigarettes, not pot.
Okay. I'm just curious.
My son didn't even know I smoked pot until they come rushing through my house.
I'm sure he didn't.
Well, he might have, but I'm saying...
I'm sure the Stoned Again posters and the incense didn't tip you off.
17 years old.
Fog had an 8-track.
Yeah. You're walking around the house going...
What were you doing the senior in high school? I used to party with boys from Van Halen. They were my neighborhood. Like I said... We've all been down there. Everything that's bad in the world, even alcohol and cigarettes. You get pulled over for DWI. So, and it's a $1,000 fine for having pot. If it's illegal, then why is it so cheap to have it over alcohol that you buy down the street,
Well, that's the old pot booze debate that's been going on since Dragnet, and I can't help you with that one.
All right. Well, if you can figure it out, would you please let us know?
If you could hang on. There was a SWAT officer on the other line. Let me give us a second. We'll see if a SWAT police officer will call in, and we'll get you an answer.
All right.
Do you mind sitting on hold?
Well, no, I don't mind.
All right. Hold on a second, and we'll check into it for you.
All right, thanks.
One moment. Hold, please. Your business is important to us.
Don't you think probably he done something in the past to justify kicking the door in?
No, they was probably just cruising down Pleasant Drive, picked one of the addresses, and went, doper. Let's kick the door in on this one.
He's got a cat.
Hey, Rodney, get out the cat ball. Ain't nothing funnier than watching a cat walking around in a daze. There's too much powder in that cat bomb. That cat's got eyes like Marty Feldman now. You get some mental image of that? Cat comes out and his eyes go. Look what you've done to my cat. Yeah, hold on now. It's, Kiki. There. No charge. Hold on a second. John, no SWAT officers just yet. One moment, please. What's the process for somebody to get a warrant and throw a cat bomb in the house?
Cat bomb warrants are
Wait with the cat bomb.
It's just funny, of all things he brought up, they scared my cats.
Never mind that they invaded his home.
No, doors down, kids are running in circles. My cats was afraid. You know what I got a house full of now? Fraidy cats.
You know it's coming and it still hit you between the eyes.
Yeah. All right. Wow. What do they have to go through to get a warrant? Obviously, they just can't drive down the road and go, try this one.
Basically a signature from a judge based on corroborated informant's testimony or...
Yeah. They go to a judge and they say, we have what?
We have probable cause to believe whatever. This guy's selling weed out of his house, for example. And they get it signed by a judge and they execute the warrant.
What's the amount that he could get in trouble for? Can you get in trouble for an ounce?
Yeah, anything under 2 ounces is considered a Class B misdemeanor.
What's 4 ounces?
2 to 4 is Class A. Anything at 4 to, I think it's 4 to a pound, something like that is a state jail felony, and then it goes on up from there. Clearly, once you get to that point, I think the presumption is you're not simply...
It's not for your own use.
Right, personal use is not something you're doing.
You got dealer plates.
Yes.
Got it.
How much is 4 ounces? Does that fit in my hand? I have no clue. No.
Not really sure.
Oh, okay.
So the first one, is one of them a Class C?
No.
Is there any possession of pot where you just get a ticket?
Not in Texas.
All right. But there are other states that have that?
Yes.
California?
I believe California and maybe Oregon.
I mean, he's got a point. Of all the stuff going on, for whatever he had in his house,
That seems a little overboard for 4 ounces of pot.
Well, but they didn't know.
I guess.
And it sounds as though they may very well have been looking for something more significant. Because he said their attitude changed when they found that he only had pot. And he sounds like he may have already done all this speed.
Yeah.
Which, maybe what they were looking for.
I guess.
Yeah, Oh, we have a police officer on the phone.
Oh, good.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get, I got it. 3. And, okay. John, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, there's a police officer on the phone.
Okay, hey, man, it's all fun and game about my cat and stuff like that, but, hey, man, give me a break, though.
Well, I don't think most people understand the danger. You don't have to shut up if you'd like to hear my response.
Okay.
I don't think most people... I'm still talking there, citizen.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I don't think most people understand the dangers of felines when you enter a home, which is why we started executing here in Kelton, the cat bomb scenario. My first year as a rookie, I was attacked by a cat. Yeah, I'm glad you think that's funny, ho. I bet we knock your house down again. We plant something in there this time. We take that kid of yours and take him in the bathroom and do some stuff to his foot. How'd you like that? Why don't you just move out of Carrollton?
I think I'm going to.
Good. Take your big dope house and get out of this city. So what's your question?
Mine?
Yeah, hurry up. This bit's dying quick.
Hey, man, my question is, why do you have to do all that for a little bit of pot? I'm from California, where they give you a ticket for 4 ounces.
Well, that's pretty funny, but this ain't California. Are you stupid?
But guess what? But we're all, it's 2003. Give me a break, dude.
Why don't you stop smoking dope?
How about I just move out of Carrollton and go to Dallas where they have better things to do than mess with people?
Wish that out right, and you know what? I can see right through your window right now, and I see what you're doing.
All right.
You better hide the cats.
I loved it.
Seemed funnier in my head.
It was good. It was good.
So what are we going to do now? I just let our content go for the rest of the day.
No.
There's food out there. We could eat.
Yeah, where did the food come from today? I know it didn't come from 36 degrees.
No. I heard that story.
Who told you that?
You did.
Did I?
You sent me an email about it.
Oh, okay.
After it happened.
After them dogging their valet company, dogging my car. Man, Rob climbed right up in that guy's face. I mean, he was this far. Oh, that's right. I remember because you were going to go with us, Everett, and you couldn't make it, so I gave you the rundown the night before.
Right.
Yeah. Rob's walking through the parking garage, sees a valet hauling ass. Thought I was in the car. Wonder why the hell am I driving my own car like that? Then the valet gets out. I just knew when Rob went up and got in his face, I went, here we go. Rob's going to get his ass kicked again. Then they apologize, and what happens at the end of the night? Not only do they stick us with a $400 tab, the same valet brings me my car.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I was thrilled about that.
Sounds like a wonderful evening.
So we're not friends with them anymore.
I should say not.
But we are friends with the Hickory Creek Smokehouse.
I knew best buddies.
Yes.
They drive your cars right.
Deborah Stevenson, everybody's on Gaston Avenue, 3909 Gaston in Dallas. And it's delicious.
Did it say that on the card?
It does, actually.
Good. I won't do business with anybody that doesn't think their food's delicious.
And catering your special needs also says that.
Good. Yeah, Ron? Ron?
Hello?
What do you want?
Yeah, you still need ambulances for your movie?
Do we need an ambulance, Eddie? How many do you have?
I've got 12, but
Okay, we'll take them.
I can give you a couple of them for whatever day you're shooting.
How old are they?
They're new, brand new.
Is this your company?
Yes.
What's the name of the company?
Greater Dallas EMS.
Greater Dallas EMS?
Yep.
Write that down.
I tried to email you some pictures. I don't know if y'all got those or not.
Do you already have his contact? Oh, okay. We already got your stuff.
Okay.
Do we need him for the meeting? All right, but you'll commit 2 for next weekend?
Yeah, next weekend.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. If we got your phone number, we'll call you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks.
Do we need ambulances?
For the final scene.
Okay. All right. Let me just take. Can I give you my idea? Do we need to break first? You like time to think about it?
Sure, call.
All right. Here's the idea. We ain't gonna get the movie done. There ain't a cat with a concussion's chance in hell that we're gonna. I know that we're gonna get this movie done.
I know that.
Well, that doesn't mean you can give up. At least I'm figuring out a way to finish it.
Okay.
So here's what we do. This next weekend, we go to Denton, and we shoot just enough for the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
And instead of releasing it all at once, we release it in segments.
Okay.
Because we should be able to shoot 15, 20 minutes of a movie in 2 days.
That's true.
Be like a Republic cereal.
Yeah, for people that don't know, that's what they would do back in the theaters back in the, 50s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Buck Rogers?
Perfect example.
And each segment would end with a, excuse me a second. Excuse me. End with a cliffhanger.
Very interesting.
Just like the old serials.
Mm-hmm. Are these going to be released then on DVD or video? Okay.
I think DVD's the easiest to burn. Can you burn DVDs at faster than real speed?
Yes.
I mean, like if it's a 2-hour movie, it doesn't take 2 hours to burn it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Because if we do a VCR, just DVDs. Enough people have DVD players now that it's worth the time and trouble. So what about that?
That would work.
Sounds great.
Just divide it up into 3 segments, 3, 4.
Yeah. Can we do that, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm going through it in my head, but I think I can.
And then when do we shoot the next? Just whenever?
Yeah. If we keep ending one with a cliffhanger, we can stretch it out forever.
True.
Because we'll never finish it, really.
Mm-mm. Certainly not in 2 days.
Oh, we can finish it in 2 days, but not with the attitude that everybody else has. You're pissed off because it's costing you part of your vacation time. Well, look at go do
No,
this.
I'm not.
Yes, you did.
I've already moved it
right
on.
in the middle of the meeting. You're on the internet looking for where you're going to go because you don't think we're going to shoot it. Right in the middle of the meeting, you get a phone call.
It's been taking 2 years.
But that's because nobody else has pulled their head out of their collective asses to get anything done. I'll get it done.
We were all ready a year and a half ago.
No, we weren't. Nobody was even close. They were going to turn that production into a 2-year fiasco.
True.
So we got everything ready for this next weekend. If we're not in gear tonight at the end of this meeting, this clown is dead.
Okay.
I'm going to leave the room. I'm going to throw in the clown bomb, and this thing's done.
All right.
But I think if we're realistic, we go in, we can shoot it in segments.
You shoot 20 minutes.
The only thing is we have to shoot on, not necessarily in sequence, but pretty close to it. Not like a movie where the opening and the final scene may be in the same place, so you shoot both of those scenes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That may be too technical, but you know what I'm saying. Sure. All right. So get the script, take a look at that, see if we can have that done by the end of the show. Just so we got something to work with when everybody gets here. All right. Break now? We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right. What is the penalty? I know you said it's like a Class A, B, C misdemeanor, but what's the actual penalty for pot possession?
Let's see. Class B is now 180 days in jail and up to a $2,000 fine.
That's Class what?
Class B.
And then there's no Class C, because a Class C is a ticket, right?
Correct.
All right.
My understanding is there was legislation before the legislature this past session in which that was a proposed bill, but it didn't pass, to make small amounts of possession Class C rather than B.
This didn't really make any sense. I mean, I'm not a pot smoker.
But you wonder.
Yeah, why we waste our time? Well, I mean, obviously they've been talking about this for longer than we've all been around, but what's the big, how did the differentiation, is that a word?
Well, I mean, it's historical in nature from what I understand. I read somewhere that apparently during the time of the Depression, there were migrant farm workers that were coming into Texas and taking Texas jobs. Yeah. And there weren't many jobs to go around. And so that was a way in which Texas could oppress Hispanics and force them out of the workplace by making illegal something that was inherent to their culture at the time.
So they were a bunch of dopers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then there was a legislation passed in the early 1930s that ensued, and it's been on ever since.
So there's really no scientific reason. It started out as a socio-economic decision.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Many, many syllables in that word.
I just barely got it out.
And now probably legislation, the guys in Austin, nobody's going to stand up on a podium and go, I want dope.
It'd be political suicide.
Yeah. So that's the problem.
I just think we waste too much time on a bunch of crap that has no bearing on.
You can't have private sex parties in your house.
That's the other thing. Somebody was doing something the other day, another one of those Girls Gone Wild things, and they had cameras and they were ready to shoot, and they busted them anyway. And I don't think it was out in the open.
There was one in a bar. I know that.
I would much rather have cops running around on the streets instead of watching topless girls get more than 3 inches away from a client.
Total waste of money and time.
Well, it's clearly political. I mean, that's the platform on which certain officials get elected.
I know. And, the people that are sitting home, all safe in their neighborhoods, are going, absolutely. The cops, I'm already safe, so the cops are doing a good job with that. Let's put them in the topless clubs. Let's close down these dens. Nipple dens.
What a lot of them don't realize is that on occasion, my understanding is that vice officers spend a great deal of time in these topless bars drinking and having a really fun time.
Well, they should. They're cops.
Yeah, but
they need a reward.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. They're taking the taxpayers' dollars and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I'm with you. Yeah, Scott?
Yeah, I just want to let you know that in Texas, typically an officer will drop a possession under 7 grams, which is a quarter to a possession of drug paraphernalia. You probably will go to jail, but you'll get out and basically get a Class C misdemeanor ticket.
Well, if an officer charges you with possession of drug paraphernalia and you actually have marijuana, that case is going to get dismissed because it's the wrong charge. I agree with you. I've seen it happen.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
That happened to me. You say that really isn't legal?
No, because that's not a lesser included offense of marijuana possession. Paraphernalia has to be some sort of artifice that's used in either.
Slow down. Dummy it up.
Something you use to smoke dope with.
All right, so you got to have your bong with you. And what difference? Thanks, Scott. Back up and dummy it up.
What he was saying is that for small amounts of marijuana possession, oftentimes what officers will do, rather than charging someone with a Class B misdemeanor of possession of marijuana,
right,
instead they will write them a ticket, a Class C ticket for possession of drug paraphernalia.
All right.
The problem with that, if whoever cited in such a way, if they go to court,
they have to prove it's drug paraphernalia,
which marijuana is not. It's a drug. It's not paraphernalia. It's the actual drug.
I understand.
It's the wrong offense.
So the cop is trying to cut them a break and just write them a ticket. But through that whole process, they're screwing themselves over because you got to prove it's drug paraphernalia,
and it's not. Now, of course, on the other hand, if
are you that? All right.
If one chooses not to fight,
they can't prove what you're using it for.
Exactly.
You could be smoking regular tobacco.
That was my question. Why is it illegal to have a bong? I could be smoking regular tobacco with it.
Well,
you can have a bong, can't you?
Well, what's paraphernalia then?
Yeah, I think one of the things they look at is residue. You know, if it's something that seemingly has some sort of drug residue, that would tend to make it drug paraphernalia.
Got it.
More so than something that does not.
We're out.
Well, I mean,
it's easier to get a DWI, screw it.
A lot less complicated.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to understand. This whole drug stuff, the great thing with whiskey is if you got a bottle, that's your paraphernalia.
Right.
That's all you don't need anything else. Pot's too complicated. You got to have a bong and you got to have some kind of the water. What's the water for? That's to cool the mist?
That I think is to filter.
I don't know what it is. It's just a bunch of stuff. And you got to roll it, you got to light it, and it's illegal.
Very complicated.
Yeah. Whiskey, bottle open, mouth. Drunk, pass out, gone.
Not any worse if you have 4 ounces or 8 ounces in the car.
Yeah, they couldn't give a rat's ass. You could be carrying a distillery around in your trunk. Just don't let them see you drink it. Yeah, Joe?
Hey, Russ, I just want to let you know that your chance of getting in the poons a lot better. Alexa is now number 1.
On the D Magazine thing?
Yeah, man. I just voted for about the 50th time today, and she is number 1.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
All right, bro.
All right. Well, sounds like it's time for her song then. What do I do with the words? There it is. Try this with a megaphone. I think it'll add to it.
Okay.
Wrong song. This is for Alexa's birthday on Sunday. My well wishes.
Okay.
Your birthday, you want to run, go and play. Why don't you get where I can get my meds? Wrapped around your... Different types of sex, I hope. Big beat, deep pipe, my wrinkles throat, my ass has zits. Playing with your... Slipped in the wrong hole, not a blooper. Trying real hard to pop you in the pooper. Sneaky grouper.
Give me this.
Stop it. God. That was enough. That's enough. There comes a point.
What?
In the pooper? I believe that's enough.
Yeah, you should not steal stuff out of other songs.
Yeah, seriously. She hears... Oh, never mind. It rhymed. I know it rhymed.
I am never, ever, ever inviting you over to a karaoke party.
I'm heartbroken.
Another genius song. Crap.
Sorry.
You know how hard it is to write that stuff?
It's
even harder when you can't sing.
It's wonderful. It's great. That was enough, though. Short version. Got the message across.
And she's number 1.
Excellent.
That only took a day.
Yeah.
And I think they're supposed to release the results first of the month. So we got to keep her there for the month.
Okay.
And then I'm in.
No.
You're not in on this one.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
No way.
She keeps emailing back and forth. If she was pissed off, it would stop.
You're not in.
And you know this how?
I just know. I just don't think you are. It's just my sense of things. She seems pretty straight-laced.
Mm-hmm. Which means everybody around her is always really nice, and she never has that outlet, the nasty outlet. I'm her nasty outlet.
Okay.
Now she has 2. Yes, Shirley?
I just wanted to call to to talk to you about something that's on my mind.
Okay.
I think that you're nuts when you say that the U.S. should take control of world affairs.
Yes.
I'm on the opposing side. I think that...
Well, I don't care.
So, well, would you listen to what I want to say?
Perhaps.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to say that
I've lost interest.
That the U.S. should be part of, it's not the way you say it, that the U.S. should be part of the world affairs and not be such a bully about it.
No, we need to be a big bully. Had we been a big bully all along, we wouldn't be having the problems that we're having now.
No, we should.
You go over to the Middle East and you stomp out all the nuts. You take care of that first. That's really, as far as this planet goes, that's really nutbag central. Certainly.
No,
at least over here, we rob and pillage for cash. Their philosophical stuff is stupid. Yeah. I mean, at least over here it's something tangible. When you kill somebody, you're doing it for a reason.
We should just take the advice of France and older countries like that are older and wiser.
Oh, no. France?
Yes.
This stinky country?
They pee in the streets there.
Yeah. You're going to listen to a country who wheezes in their streets?
They're older and wiser.
They're not any wiser. Did you see the guy on CNN today after the big UN council? Oh, you just want to reach through the television
What'd he say?
Strangle him. He just on that, we need to stand back, we need to watch. These Americans, they do not know what it's just on and on rhetoric.
What, like I've said before, what do they have to lose by not getting in on the party? Are we going to do anything to them? No. Are we going to do any type of sanctions against France?
No, probably not.
How could they suffer in any form or fashion if they don't jump in this war with us? Unless I'm just missing something.
No.
I don't know.
Because they know we're going to... No! Bunch of punks. They ever helped us with anything?
Absolutely not. We've got them out of trouble several times. What they have to lose is their Prime Minister, Chirac, and a couple other guys have been making oil deals with Iraq with Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein's been friends with them for eons. They've got $80 billion worth of oil stuff tied up with them right now that they want. And they're afraid that if the U.S. goes in and takes Saddam out of power, that they'll lose that leverage because nobody else is dealing with them right now.
So they want him to stay.
They want him to stay.
That's just another reason for us to hate them. Not only do they whiz in their streets and they stink, they want to be buddies with Saddam. Since 1987. I've hated that country.
I remember.
Street whizzers. Yeah, Crystal?
Oh, that woman made me so mad. It's just not right. First of all, if they were so older and wiser, why have we continuously bailed their ass out for like the last 200 years?
I don't know. I don't know why we keep helping anybody.
Because we're the big bully, we're also the big brother.
Yeah, nobody ever says that. Hey, look what you guys did for this country. You bail these people out, or when this anytime there's something bad happens on the face of this planet, we are the first bastards there. True. And very seldom does anybody go, thank you, we appreciate it. Thank you for being the first ones here. Thank you for making sure everything was cool before you left. Anybody ever say that?
Make us pay. I mean, we didn't even make them pay us back. They owe us.
What do they owe us money for? I'll go over there.
We financed their revolution. We helped set up their economy.
How much do they owe us?
Oh, billions.
Are
There's
you
no way they could pay back.
Oh, yes, there is. We'll go over there with 300 tow trucks. You start letting cars go back, they'll start giving us our money.
Didn't we chase the Germans out of France for them?
Yes, with brooms.
No.
Yes. Shoot. With brooms and cat bums. You know what? I am so out of my league on history and everything that's going on right now. I got no clue. Trey and Dan and Tassos were out in the lobby the other day talking about everything going on since the 60s up until now. I didn't have a flying F what they were talking about.
But you know the basics.
I don't even think I have the basics. I faked my way through 89, all of it. France, I don't know what they've ever done to us. I don't know what we've done to help them. Iraq, I couldn't point it out on a map. The only reason I know who Saddam Hussein is because I saw South Park. Honest to God, I am the stupidest person you're going to meet with world affairs. I try and watch the TV. I try and absorb it. I make notes. I try and get a grasp of what's going on. I don't have a clue. So when they say we should go to war, I go, okay.
You're just not interested in that because it doesn't affect you.
I got too many other things to worry about. I got farmers insurance going to cancel my homeowner's policy. I got a leak in the Batmobile. I got more important stuff going on. I can't drive the world. I got you. My trees are too close to the house. Farmers insurance cancel.
Your trees are too close to the house.
Yes.
I know there was a rule about that.
I don't know.
Aren't they canceling everybody?
Nah, they canceled, then they came back. They sent me a notice last year that said, hey, your trees are too close to the house, trim them back.
Okay, you just trim them then.
I ain't getting on the roof.
You have to pay a tree trimmer.
Yeah, hire a guy.
Mm-mm.
So I figured, they were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent me the notice, trim your trees back, we're going to cancel your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And it said that, which I thought was rude.
Yes. It didn't say it.
Yeah, it did. We're going to cancel your ass. Then they decide they're moving out of Texas and went, all right, well, screw it. I'll get another insurance company. I got to do it anyway. Right. Then they decide they're going to stay. I'm thinking, well, it's different people. They won't know. I didn't trim my trees back. So Monday I get a letter from them saying, you've been canceled, punk.
They didn't say punk.
Yes, they did.
Canceled. Just because of your trees.
Mm-hmm.
Just trim them. Get someone to trim them. It's silly.
It'd be cheap. Hire somebody.
No, well, here's what they told me to do. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
They said, take pictures of all around the house and send it to us. Okay. So I'm going to take the pictures. I'm going to get Photoshop and erase the trees.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's insurance fraud. You don't want to do that.
It is not.
Sure it is.
Insurance fraud is when you're asking for something and nothing happened. Nothing happened. And what do they care if the trees are too close to the house?
My bad. Go ahead.
Why is it insurance fraud?
It's not. You're right. I think you should do it.
Why is it insurance fraud?
Because you're holding your house out as being something other than what it is in an effort to obtain an insurance policy.
Why is it dangerous to have trees near the house?
That's a separate question.
Windstorm tears the roof up.
It's got a brand new roof.
In a windstorm, it could take off a limb.
Anyway, my point is, I don't have time to keep track of world events. I got more important stuff going on. I got to erase trees out of a picture.
Yeah, that's much more important than Iraq.
I don't think Iraq is going to help me if my house burns down. No. Yes, Wendell?
Hey, Russ, let me tell you something.
Hold on a second. We have to break? Do we really? All right.
Everybody's against us.
Say it again?
Let me tell you why everybody's against us, buddy.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I'm kind of not sort of a communist, okay?
All right.
But I do believe this. Nobody wants to help us out or remember the good things we did. Because we go over there, we give them a spanking, all right? And then all of a sudden, they're like, hey, what are we doing? So then we go in and help them out after we just, bullied them. So why do they want to think, oh, yeah, you did a good thing? Sure. Before you whoop their ass, I mean, come on. That's why nobody's going to remember America as a good country, because what we did to begin with, to become that good country, was, made them feel like a little girl who just, pulled her pants down and you know where she took it.
Hold on just a second, if you would. He's stupider than I am. Mm-hmm. Hey, anytime you start off with an example and you start off with, hey, it's not going to be a good one. Mm. Yes, hey, Wendell?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, Francois?
Yes, speaking.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Is this Russ?
Yes, it's Russ.
Okay, just wanted to tell you that I'm an ex-Gulf War veteran during the Iran-Iraq Gulf War, and I'm totally for this war.
Where are you from?
France, in Nice.
France. Were you actually born in France?
No, I was born in Africa, but I'm 100% French. Both parents are French.
Mm.
And both children are born here in the U.S. in Dallas, and they're both Americans, and I'm proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
My point is, very simply,
yes,
the position of the French right now is they're scared of American blood being lost on Iraqi soil, and they're saying, hey, let's try and avoid that.
Why would the French care that any Americans were killed? Really, as far as history goes, I'm a Mongoloid, but I know better than that. The French don't care. They don't care.
I used to be in a French Commander Marine. Yes. I used to train with British SBS, Special Boat Service, and the American Navy SEALs. Right now, what a lot of papers are not saying is a lot of American troops are being currently trained by the French Foreign Legion in Djibouti. Djibouti being the only Western Allied base on the Arabian Sea.
I understand. I was in one of the forces that actually attacked Djibouti.
Sorry?
I was in one of the forces that attacked Djibouti. I remember that.
Yeah, and the point is, I mean, what I'm trying to say is we should all, go in there and take this guy out.
You know what we called it?
No.
Operation Rudy Tooty kicked Djibouti. Ate up half the plane.
Look, Let me.
We had to wear rubber nose and glasses because we were afraid to say it. We were embarrassed to say it. I understand.
Well, what are you guys thinking?
But you got a free
now?
breakfast from IHOP.
You're understanding right now that
I seriously, I don't understand anything, and I really don't care because I can't do anything about it.
Sure, no can I. However, my opinion is important because I'm here.
Not to me.
That was really the wrong thing for him to say.
What's that?
My opinion is important.
Yeah. Well, it gave me a way out of the phone call.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, how much of the movie would we have to do if we did it in segments?
At almost half. I mean, it would rock right around the halfway point.
All right, then do this. Give me all the scenes that we need for the first half.
Okay.
Then I'll go to Denton tomorrow or Sunday, and I'll find the locations for the first half.
Okay.
Do we have everything to get us through the first half?
We should. We're supposed to have everything
for the whole movie.
For the whole movie.
All right. And everybody's coming for the meeting tonight.
Yes.
Camera crew, all the applicable principals, extras, everybody.
Everybody so far that I've emailed and said they were going to be here.
You got my love interest?
Yes. She will be here probably about 7:20.
Good. She's a piece.
Okay.
Borderline devastating. Very big, tall. Big fake boobs. Very nice. And dopey. Did she act?
Yes.
All right. Good. All right, we'll do this and we'll do news. Yes, Don?
Hey, you were asking earlier about what the French had ever done for us.
Okay.
They're probably one of two reasons why we won the Revolutionary War.
They whizzed on the enemy?
No.
They would sleep on our beast.
I think the other reason was we basically invented modern combat tactics. You know, back then everybody used to just stand in a straight line and take turns shooting at each other.
That's true. That's why they said don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
Not what Fred Sanford said.
I know. I know what Fred said.
Yeah. All right. Is that the cat bomb guy? He's back? Yes, John?
Yeah, man. I lost connection with my cell phone, but anyway, the point I was trying to get across more than anything else, I mean, the price of that cat bomb and, 15 cops plus 2 or 3 uniformed cops and all the time planning this. How much do the taxpayers of Carrollton pay to get a lousy $200 worth of weed in one guy's house?
John, they didn't know that you only had $200 of weed. That's why they came in and looked around.
Why would a judge sign a warrant for, coming to my house with a chemical lab and testing all my chemicals for some reason?
Well, let me rephrase it. They didn't know that you only had $200 worth of weed.
Well, I mean, okay.
That was the reason for the search.
Worth of weed. I mean, is it called for to do all that? I mean, knowing it's just
they didn't
weed.
know how much weed you had.
Well, okay,
you could have had all the weed on the planet. You could have been running the garden of weeding.
Right. Well, I wish.
That's why they had to come in and look to see if you were running it.
I understand why they came in the way they did.
Do I have any of this right, Everett?
Well,
isn't it the purpose of a search warrant? There's reason to believe you got stuff in there. This time they were wrong.
Probable cause. Yeah, it sounds like they were thinking maybe this guy was manufacturing drugs.
Right.
Because, if they're testing various chemicals in his house, that's what I would think they were looking for.
And, I mean, I realize you don't like smoking weed and probably think everyone that smokes weed is a drug addict.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
That's quite all right.
But
I moved on to black tar.
The people that do smoke pot,
I do.
Aren't a threat.
No, you did.
Yes, I do.
You have not.
Look at these tracks on my arm.
That's the Sharpie from yesterday.
Hey, man, I know it's nothing but smoke.
Yeah, that looks
tracks.
And, it's
like a
not
Sharpie.
that bad. So, cut me some slack.
It was short notice. Cut you slack for what? You're a doper.
Oh, I'm not a doper. I'm a pothead. There's a lot of difference between a doper and a pothead. I'm not going to rob you to go buy some weed.
I don't know what you're going to do. When you guys get all jacked up on your dope.
I understand. You're
your father.
Yeah. I've seen you freaks when you're all narcotized up, running around dancing in your front yard with your water wiggles. You nut.
Yes. You have become Senior Martin.
I have not.
You absolutely have.
You know damn well when some of these people get all weeded up, they're running around in their front yard dancing like that Jewish guy on his roof.
No. Fiddler.
Whatever his name was.
No. Dopers are very calm. They just sit around and get hungry.
They're dopers.
So?
It's against the law.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You have a point.
What was that guy's name?
Fiddler?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not something I would ever watch.
Zero Mostel?
I don't think that was him. He was in the producers.
Oh, all right. My mistake. You ready to go with the news?
If you'd like.
All right. Enough of this history crap for the day, because personally, I don't care. I can't keep track. And that's it. Okay. Like I said, I heard Trey and Dan and Tassos out in the lobby talking about it. Talked about things that happened in the early 60s, leading up until now, how things have changed through the economy and socially around the planet.
Right.
Well, remember when they did this? And, well, then they moved out of that back into Afghanistan. I don't know any of that.
You're more concerned with your world than international.
I'm more concerned with things that I can control. Mm-hmm. I can't control what the towelheads are doing over in Afghanistan or Iraq.
True.
History has no bearing to me. 3/4 cops want pot legal. Is that right? Some chick on the phone just says most cops want it legal.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know if that's true or not. I suspect that most cops would rather spend their time pursuing crimes, serious felonies, people that are hurting people.
Is there any research anywhere other than Jack Webb and Dragnet that pot makes you go to heavier drugs?
No.
Because I never did pot. I went straight to black tar heroin.
Yeah, well, so you're an exception.
What?
Nothing. You've never done heroin.
Yes, I do. I have heroin blisters.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
Where are they?
There.
That's a black marker.
You drew on yourself.
Well, he caught me off guard. He goes, show me the tracks. And you know where I found out the information how to shoot heroin? Mm-mm. I found it on the internet.
You're kidding.
Because I saw you had that story yesterday. Somebody, who was it? About? Of course you don't remember the news.
Well, I did a bunch of stories.
The guy that was shooting heroin and he was doing it Christmas Day by himself. Nicky Six.
There we go, Nicky Six. Yeah.
From Motley Crue. So I thought, I wonder how the hell you shoot heroin. I got on a search engine, how to shoot heroin, and it gave you directions.
Unbelievable.
That's how I knew everything that I rattled off yesterday. You hit the vein going at an angle, so you don't go all the way through it. And if you do it wrong, you get heroin blisters. It made me nauseous to read it. I can't imagine needing a buzz that bad that you got to stick a needle in your arm.
That's not social use.
There's no social use of heroin.
I think that's whatever it meant.
That was kind of the point.
Jesus.
Good one, E.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. You ready to go now?
Yes.
Anyway, it just surprised me that I found that on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much find anything you want.
440, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Ross News is brought to us by Outdoor World and by Carrabba's Italian Grill. Authorities are questioning women helping with the search for the Space Shuttle Columbia debris after what appeared to be a dead newborn baby or fetus was found in a portable toilet at a search command post facility in East Texas. North Central Texas facility. It has a single access entry staffed.
See, look at the marks on my arm.
You just did that with the other marker.
But it's pink.
It's pink. I know it's pink. It's a highlighter. Watch. It rubbed right off. See?
Don't you ever rub off my heroin blisters.
The North Texas facility has a single access entry staffed with a sheriff's deputy and a local police, and personnel are required to wear picture identification at all times. Police haven't ruled out the possibility that the remains were left by someone who isn't involved in the search. High school teacher was arrested and charged Wednesday with giving a student a better grade in exchange for sexual favors.
Yeah.
Michael Stuckey, a teacher at the Dayton High School in Liberty County, was charged with sexual assault of a child. Dayton told police, that's the young lady, a 16-year-old student accused Stuckey of forcing her to perform oral sex on him on campus in exchange for a higher grade. Steven Tyler will induct AC/DC into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've already decided who else is going to do some of these. Elton John will induct Elvis Costello in the attractions. Gwen Stefani.
Elvis Costello?
Uh-huh.
Into the Hall of Fame?
Yes. Elton John.
I'd rather see Pete Rose in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He belongs in it more than Elvis Costello.
Yes, Elvis Costello.
I don't even know any songs by Elvis Costello. Do you ever?
Not a one.
I don't know what he sounds like. I know what he looks like. Who else are they inducting?
The Police.
That's fine.
Billy Joel will induct the Righteous Brothers.
That's okay.
And somebody else, they haven't announced who yet, will bring in the Clash.
They don't belong in there either.
Kind of agree with both those. VH1 will air the ceremony, but it's not until March 16th.
All right.
And the first ever live Girls Gone Wild special is set to go down next Thursday. The mayor of one of the locations says, not here, not in Panama City Beach. He's made a bizarre decision. He doesn't want girls going wild in his town. Mayor Lee Sullivan says that any inebriated college students who choose to go wild and show their breasts will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. The special is scheduled to be filmed also in South Padre, Texas, and Jamaica at the same time. It's also a possible Girls Gone Wild crew in Panama City. They're still there, but they've been asked to leave. There's news and information brought to us by Moose and Vinny's. I'll be out there tonight.
He's still chomping his teeth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is it that or is it that?
No, it's you chomping your teeth.
The clicking. It's discernible.
Okay.
It's irritating.
I don't hear it.
We don't like it.
Bothers us.
I'll leave.
Very much.
Moose and Vinny's tonight. I'll be clicking my teeth there from 9 to 11 o'clock.
What do you think causes that?
With the Talk Rockers. I don't know. Maybe just because they just...
Gravitational pull of your teeth between your head?
No. They go together when I close my mouth.
I don't do it. Everett doesn't.
What?
Nobody does but you.
I had braces so my teeth are nice and straight. I don't know.
You had braces? Yeah. I didn't know that. And you had a floaty eye?
Yeah.
You were an effed up kid.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I had braces to straighten out my teeth.
And a floaty eye. They had to take your eye out, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking it out and readjust it, stick it in.
I hadn't heard this story. When they take your eye out?
They shortened the muscle when I was about 6.
Hurt?
5 or 6. I was out. It was a Baylor hospital.
So up until 6, you had the floats?
Not bad, but yeah, just what they called back then a wandering eye.
Not bad. They had to take your eye out.
I know.
That sounds bad.
I think of that as I get older. You're a kid. You're like, okay, Mom says it's okay. I guess it's okay.
Did anybody say anything about it? They make fun of you in school?
Mm-mm. It was really before I went to school. I was 5. I guess I was maybe 5 then.
Relatives didn't say anything?
No, it wasn't bad.
How long they leave it out?
It was, Everett's right. If they got to pull your eye out of the socket.
That was the only way to fix it.
And it's not a party joke. It's bad.
It's the only way to fix it, apparently.
Can you still do it?
No, it doesn't do it. It never has. Since then. Got attached for about 3 months.
So you were a pirate even as a kid.
I was a pirate as a kid. Had a patch. All right. That's
Were you done?
I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
We just finished news, right? All right, let's do traffic now. All right, 4:53, check on traffic with the lovely Gail Lightfoot.
And thank you very much. This look at traffic is brought to you by Nextel and Blockbuster. In Fort Worth on southbound I-35, the South Freeway before Morningside. You've got the right lane blocked by a crash. The traffic backed up into the Mixmaster. And it's also very difficult getting out of downtown Fort Worth to go northbound on 35 because of a crash at Northside Drive. That's blocking the left lane. Still have the problem on southbound 360 at Trinity Boulevard. It should be squared away any moment. Oh, you know what? Looking at the cameras, as of this very second, there they go. All lanes are open and they're off. So that is all open southbound 360 at Trinity Boulevard, but the damage is done as far as backups. It's backed up on to 183, and once westbound 183 is backed up all the way to Story in Irving. Now in Dallas, on southbound I-35 Simmons, before Oakline, you got a wreck in the right center lane. And we had an 18-wheeler that lost a load of bread. It was right there on eastbound Northwest Highway, right at the tollway, and only the left turn lane was getting through. So if you're stuck on that busy side street area, that's why you're just sitting in traffic. Blockbuster gives you a smarter way to buy DVDs. Rent The Ring, and if you like it, you can buy a previously viewed DVD for just $9.99. Rent it, like it, buy it. Details at participating stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot with traffic on the new 105.3 FM Talk, the talk that rocks Texas.
Hey, I forgot to ask you this earlier. Do you want to play the dispatcher in this movie we're going to shoot?
Hey, I appreciate that very much, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to make the thank you, but no thank you.
Why not?
Because I just got another job working on Saturdays again.
Well, you don't know when we're going to shoot it. I didn't say anything.
Would I have to be on camera?
Do you not want to be on camera?
No.
Why?
Because I'm old and fat and ugly.
No, you're very lovely.
No, I'm not.
We don't have to shoot your nipples.
Well, that's my best part.
Well, then we'll just show two nipples and a microphone. We have 2 middays already. Ooh. So no?
Probably not. But thank you. I'm really flattered that you would ask.
I don't know what you're self-conscious about. You'd be lovely.
I'm self-conscious because everything that you talk about is everything that I've become.
Yeah, I saw you. The last time I actually saw you was 10 years ago in person. You couldn't have deteriorated that much. What happened?
10 years. Let's see.
You still work out?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I still work out.
Color your hair?
It's still blonde.
Okay. So what's the problem?
Curly. What's the problem?
How fat did you get?
Let's see.
I can't imagine you fat.
Well,
You weren't fat when we were dry humping.
We weren't dry humping.
Somebody was.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Fine.
Okay. So it's time for JD to do the weather.
We'll find somebody else.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, Gail. Warm over the weekend. Pretty. 48 for the low tonight. Sunshine 74 to 77, depending on who you talk to. And then cooling off a little bit for Sunday. We're at 73 degrees now. The talk that rocks Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. What about Catherine? Can she do the dispatch?
Probably. I mean, it's just somebody to answer the phone.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, they have lines, but it's playing off of
Oh. She could do it, couldn't she? Or Valerie. Valerie did it when we shot it the first go-round.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ask Valerie if she can do it. Okay. Yes, Brenda?
Actually, we were just wanting to know if JD ever got his money back for the...
Hang on. Somebody's pissed off online, too. What is it, Ryan?
Hey, man, how can you make fun of musicians? Have you heard yourself? You're horrible.
I can make fun of you guys because you're morons.
You play
What do you play? What do you play? You play the drums?
Man, I don't play any instruments, but I know a horrible musician when I see one.
I never said I could play.
Then what are you doing playing? You play guitar about as good as Valerie can.
Oh, shut your ass. Fat man's on the phone. Is that Adam West? Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest crime fighter to ever step foot on planet Earth. The very lovely and vivacious Adam West.
Oh, you're good, you. You're too kind.
Some of the
won't let me go away.
Some of the prettiest nipples on television.
Not mine.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Many times I used to watch Batman and admire your nips. Quit it.
I thought it was Anna Nicole Smith. Okay.
No, different TV show.
Yo.
Sir, I've seen you all over the place the past week. You got to be fried, especially today.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm moving on in about 20 minutes. So, but I'm too young and pretty to retire. I can handle it, Russ.
Who said you were going to retire?
Well, there are those who insist on it.
Well, how old are you now?
They said, "Come on, let's go fishing. Let's ski today." And I said, "No, I got things to do."
I've seen some still photos from the special that's coming up Sunday night. You still look great. Burt Ward ate something.
Well, I think Burt looks like he's lived a rich life.
How long in advance did you guys know that you were going to make this TV movie?
Almost about 6 months.
All right, so he had time, and I'm not being ugly, but if I were going to go back onto TV and the American public had a certain image of me, you look great. He had 6 months, and...
But you know what it does, though, Russ?
Yes, I do.
Because the chemistry's still there, when we get in front of the camera or whatever. But the guy, because, we're a little older now, and he can be a little plumper, it's just plain funny. I mean, he's still got all the moves.
Who all is it?
He uses that belly to, just push those bad guys around.
Damn, you're being nastier than I am.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a dull lethal.
Holy bat gut. What,
Wait a minute. Did I see you in a Batmobile?
All right, who told him about that?
Uh-huh.
I swear to Jesus, that was going to be the last thing I was going to tell him, because that's...
Really?
Yeah.
I have my ways, I have my spice. I'm looking at it right now. I've got a little thing in the utility belt that I use. It's a beauty.
I believe, if you're really looking at it, I believe it's the same company that built the one for the Return to the Batcave.
Yes. Yes, so you're going to drive it to the Batcave, are you?
I've had it for about 6-7 months.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's a converted 78 Lincoln.
Yeah, that's close. What have you been doing with it?
Just driving.
Picking up babes? What?
That's just pretty much. We took it out last night, played some Motorhead, picked up some chicks.
Okay.
It's cool.
That's neat.
So when is are you really looking at it?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, in my mind.
Okay. I didn't know. How did the original Batmobile drive?
It wasn't that easy to drive. The suspension was pretty raw, and I don't know, the steering was bad, and I can't disappoint you folks.
No, that's all right. George Bear said a few times coming out of the Batcave you were banging the walls.
Well, not really, but it really was fast, though. It was about 32 miles an hour.
That's as fast as you guys could run it?
No, but I'll tell you, it didn't go that fast, but it looked, really spiffy on film. That was cool.
What else coming up Sunday night? Because I know that's the reason you're doing the big radio thing, and I don't want to forget about that. It's on Sunday night on CBS.
Yes,
what time?
Movie of the week, 9 o'clock. 2-hour movie of the week. Isn't that neat?
So it's probably going to be 7 or 8 our time.
Yeah. Now, if it doesn't get the best rating for the evening, I'm going to make you a bet. If it does, then you have to put on your Batman costume, jump in your Batmobile.
He's got both of those, by the way.
Yes, and drive through town with the sign, West is best.
I like that bet.
Will you?
How about if you guys shut the bat up?
Uh-oh.
Thank you. All right, and what is this? Is this a total retrospect look, or is it, because I know you guys are in it, you and Bert, and they've got 2 other people playing you guys back in the 60s.
Yeah, what it is, we have little references to anecdotal moments, flashbacks with a couple of really young guys. The young Batman that Jack Brewer plays me, he has muscles on his muscles. This guy is really buff. And he had muscles I was never acquainted with. But anyway, he's good. And most of the movie, though, is Adam and Bert off on a new adventure.
And you guys are out looking for the Batmobile, right?
Oh, listen, it was stolen from a children's charity event at the L.A. Car Museum, and it's sad. It's sad. We've got to get it back for the kids.
Now, are they looking at doing any follow-up on this if this does well Sunday night?
There's, yes. The nice thing is it just goes on, and I'm really grateful for that, Russ, because they're already talking about a sequel and that we're a new comedy team. We never went away, but a new kind of comedy team. But, yes, they're talking about 42 sequels. No, actually, right now, they're talking about a sequel.
Now, this is the same company that produced the Return to Gilligan's Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Wells from Gilligan was one of the producers on our movie.
That's right. I read that someplace. Russell Johnson, we have him on the show from time to time. He had mentioned that.
Yeah. How is he?
He's fine. He lives in Seattle, I think, now with his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So during the 70s, obviously you had been typecast in the 60s. How long did you stay pissed off before you finally went, hey, you know what, screw it, I'm Batman?
it took me, 4 or 5 years of just hitting the beach and doing anything I could to kind of recuperate, because I got into some bad movies, I thought. And then I said, if you want to go on with this career, you better get out there and do something, you bum. And I started to do theater and all kinds of stuff. And it began to work. And I think mostly because the dinosaurs in Hollywood began to go away.
So you got new blood coming in. They see you as something other than just Batman.
Yeah, it was neat. The younger people like yourself, were in charge.
Well, I've said this before, and this is probably one of the cheesiest things I'll say, but when I met you a couple of years ago, and you seem to keep this in mind with the fans, you look at somebody like me, I'm always going to be Six, and you're always going to be Batman, and we appreciate that, and that's as much of a suck-up as you'll get. But it's cool that you respect that fan thing. Did I describe that right?
Yes, you did.
Superhero dynamic.
Yes.
The fan thing.
Well, I mean, because seriously, people could show up and you could be a complete ass, and then you just totally blow 30, 40 years of us, idolizing that character.
I'll never do that, Russ. I think every kid, everyone deserves a good encounter, a good memory.
How long did you guys shoot? Because when you were on in the 60s, you were on twice a week, right?
That's right. Twice a week in color. I think the first show ever to do that. And we did 120 episodes. That's a lot of crime fighting.
Well, it is. That's an hour a week. And I think here in Dallas or whatever, it ran on Wednesdays, and the cliffhanger was revealed on Thursdays.
That's correct. And we're on now TV Land.
And, of course, a lot of people, to keep from being typecast, if they're doing a series, they take a break, they do a movie. What does Adam do? He takes a break, shoots a Batman movie.
I do a Batman movie, but I'll look at anything,
Well, that's what it was. Wasn't that right in the middle of the series, like during the summer or something, you shot the Batman, the 1966 movie?
That's right. I think we had 3 days off.
And you shot it in that course?
It was like a 30-day wonder. We shot it in 30 days, but we only had a couple of days off. So, but, you just ride that horse while it's really moving.
I'd milk it forever. I would. Dude, you're Batman.
Yeah. The thing is, those moments when I think that I'm riding a dead horse. No. The next day I look at it, no, this horse is alive and kicking and a real thoroughbred.
Where did you grow up?
I just try to keep up. I grew up on a ranch outside of Walla Walla, Washington.
Where'd you go to school?
It's always a laugh line. I went to a high school in Seattle. Then I went to Whitman College in Walla Walla. And then I went on to Stanford for a bit. I got a job, and I left.
Did you do anything? How did you get into television and stuff?
I was,
What was right before Batman?
Just before?
Yeah.
I was doing a movie in Europe. I finished. I came back. I was offered another television series, and my agent said, they're doing a series called Batman at Fox and ABC. Would you be interested? And I said, well, I don't think so. But then I got curious because I'd read the comics and went out there, read the pilot script, and I thought it was so enormously funny and wonderful that I had to do it.
Who else was up for Batman?
I'm not sure. They throw names around, in other words, the technique is to slightly intimidate you, right?
Yeah.
But my agent was smart enough to say, hey, he's headed back. He's got more films, and I did, unless you want him. And by golly, they signed me that day. And then I tested with Burt Ward because, we wanted to get the chemistry right. I knew 5 seconds into the test that he was the right guy.
And what did Ward do when the series went off?
Burt,
Other than
did a lot of personal appearances, did some movies, and now he's got boy wonders, special effects, computer-generated stuff. And he's doing fine.
When the Batman movie came out in '89, did the studios tell you guys to start running around in your outfits?
To stop?
Yeah.
Well, if we wanted to wear the costume, and, you're offered quite a bit of money to do that once in a while.
Right.
You got to get permission and pay a licensing fee to, the middleman jumps in. And that's basically what it was.
So they tried to screw you out of the deal.
Yeah, but, I don't have to wear it anymore. It's great. I can just go out like I am. I'm going to do a big Batman convention starting tomorrow.
I think they've got another BatCon that's going to be here this year. Are you coming back for that?
I don't know. Maybe I better look into that, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know you got a bunch of other stuff to do. This the special is on this Sunday night. It's either 7 or 8 o'clock here locally on CBS.
It is 8 o'clock.
Are we on the air?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is scary.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait. Thanks, Russ.
Thank you, sir. You've been very kind.
Well, it's really nice to talk to you.
Hey, let me ask you this really quick. In the course of shooting the series, did you ever get like some business going on in your tights, and they had to stop shooting for a little bit?
It was difficult because, do you have a costume?
No.
Oh, if
Russ.
you did, you'd understand that there was only one short zipper in the back. So, look out.
That's not the business I was talking about, but okay.
Yes, it really had to scramble.
Okay. All right, well, thank you,
No,
sir.
I know what you're talking.
No, I mean, just sometimes you get a little excited during the course of driving a Batmobile, and you hop out, and you got a little Batwood going on.
You do.
No, I had ice cubes in the tray in the car.
All right.
All right.
Had them on your bat marbles, and you got out.
All right.
Thank you, sir, for the visit.
Thanks, Russ.
All right.
Goodbye.
That's the lovely Batman. I hate interviews.
Why?
Because it's of the few people, that's the one that just rattles me.
Well, I know.
Because it's Batman.
I know. He did the same thing last time he was on.
But of all interviews, I would think you would like to interview Batman.
Well, I mean, what do? You ask him a bunch of dumbass questions and you're done.
Yeah.
But you're talking to Batman. You're idol.
I'm so cool to have him sit in your car and take a picture if he comes for that.
BatCon?
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be sometime in October. Oh, he ain't sitting in the driver's seat.
You're out of your mind. You're not going to let Batman, Adam West, sit in your driver's seat for a picture. Mm-mm. Okay.
Put him in the passenger seat.
Okay.
I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, okay.
You know why?
Why?
I'm Batman.
You're not Batman.
Man. We need a break, Eddie? Yes. All right. We'll be back. Load something else up other than that. Thank you.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
That sucked.
It didn't suck. It was great. Even at the end, he goes, "Are we even on the air?"
Why would he not think we were on the air?
People do that all the time with you because it's a casual, just two buddies talking.
It could be because it sucks.
No.
No.
Because it sucks.
How can you complain about talking to your idol?
I don't know. You know what? Something I was going to ask you. It seems like everybody that's been typecast all came out of the 60s.
Yeah?
It's true. You know, Bob Denver got screwed around. Shatner. Everybody from Gilligan's Island.
I think it's the campy nature of those shows that lends itself to typecasting because people reflect on it later and go, you know, that's kind of goofy in a way. And they associate you, I mean, think about it. Batman's running around in tights and...
I know. It seems like everybody that got typecast, most of it came out of the 60s.
Yeah.
That was it. Yes, Troy?
Hey, I was wondering if you're doing your anti-peace demonstration today.
I forgot all about it. I didn't bring another song.
Oh, man. I got an idea for you. Something to really...
I don't have access. I don't have access to any music today.
Come on.
I don't have anything. I didn't bring anything.
And your point?
We could download it.
Get
That's stealing.
Nuts to get a hold of Ted Nugent. He'll do a real good one for you.
Really? Fine. I'll get the Ted Nugent song.
Well, not necessarily just the Ted Nugent song, but actually Ted Nugent himself. Have Trey do his job.
I'll get Ted Nugent on?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. Ted Nugent's too full of lines. Mm-hmm. All his stuff is rehearsed. It's
shtick.
Yeah. I mean, he's all right. He's a nice guy, but I think we've had him on twice, and that's plenty. All right. Yes, Greg?
Hey, I was calling to let you know that 97.1 The Eagle was using your stick him in the pooper song or whatever this morning talking about gay people.
Well, that's not my song, but they're welcome to it.
All right.
All right. Does everybody steal stuff from us?
Yes.
I don't even know why they get up and do show prep. All I got to do is just flip on our show and steal everything.
All I was told if you care.
What is this?
Craddock had everybody roll the windows down and played music this morning.
You swear.
10 minutes till 8.
Swear.
Swear.
Who told you that?
Joy, who was listening.
I thought you guys weren't talking.
She emailed me.
Then she didn't really tell you. You guys are talking, aren't you?
This is not what we're talking about.
Yes, it is.
No.
I thought that whole thing was over.
At Craddock. Windows down and roll up and play some music. Can you imagine?
First of all, are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious. 7:50 this morning. It wasn't a war protest.
What was it?
Just, let's party. Everybody roll the windows down together. Play music loud.
What else did Joy say?
Yeah.
Shut up, Everett.
I thought this was over.
I never said over. I said we're taking
You
a break.
said you got your key back and it was over.
That means we're taking
You said
a break.
this one for sure was over.
I don't know.
And we
this
believe
time,
you.
out, over.
I never said that.
All right.
Because when you say it's over with Joy,
We know that it's
I never said over.
not.
I said we had issues that, a lot of them.
Your mic is off for a reason, Everett. All right, what?
I don't want to say it now.
Now go ahead. You made the Everett face. Hurry up. We got to do something. I don't know what it is, though.
I don't remember what it was now. So after Cindy Cole's wedding, remember that whole scenario?
I just remember every time he said it's over, 3 or 4 days later, they show up at an event.
Yes.
And he always walks over. I'm always the first one he talks to. He'll come up and he'll go, shut your ass. I haven't said anything.
You're gonna.
Why would I say anything?
You would. You just do.
People generally only remark about things that aren't routine. This happens over and over.
Wish I could go home. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ.
Yep.
I was wondering if you just happened to be watching Channel 5 News there a minute ago.
No one.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Good Lord, have you seen him lately?
Jerry Lee Lewis?
Yeah. The telethon dude?
That's Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis, yeah, okay, sorry.
What about him?
He looks like he's going to explode. I mean, his face is so fat that his eyes look, it's like cutting you, Mick. You can barely see his eye. He's swelling up.
What was he on TV for?
I had it on mute because I'm listening to your show. So I didn't catch it, but he is. If he ain't in somebody's Deadpool list, he needs to be because he looks like he's going to explode.
Maybe that's why he was on the news. Did he die?
No.
No, he didn't die. But he ain't far from it because he is fat.
He got sick, took some steroids, and...
Thanks, Ronnie. And what?
And it just did the same thing they did to me, which...
Well, I know, but why is he on the news?
I don't know. That part I don't know.
What if he's dead? How old is he? Is he in his 60s?
I believe. I'll look it up.
Here comes that genius. Yes.
He's in town promoting some chronic pain deal, and he's been doing a bunch of TV. Actually tried to get him on the show, but he was doing TV.
Oh. So there's no chance of having him on?
No.
All right, I want him on my Deadpool list then.
Okay.
Screw pissing him off. Add him to my Deadpool. Drop anybody that's over 80. Because if he's that big, that's a shoe-in.
He's been very, very ill. Didn't understand the last telethon. They had to bring him out and back off stage in a golf cart.
And little people holding the ropes. Is he really that big?
Yes, huge.
I didn't see it. I've seen pictures on magazine covers, but they always distort that, so you don't really know if he's really that big. Is that the same stuff you were on that made you fat?
Yes. He's on a consistent dose. I only took one dose. And he's on them all the time now.
For his pain?
For whatever he has, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mike?
Yeah, Russ, I appreciate you letting me talk for a minute. First off, I was in the Marine Corps, and I fought with the Foreign Legion in Somalia when they shot the Blackhawks down. They're a bunch of wimps. They're absolute losers, so I really hope they're not training.
Are we talking about this?
No.
What's he talking about?
I have no clue.
Killing people overseas.
Did he say Blackhawks?
I think so.
Was supposed to help during the Revolutionary War. He got there too late. And finally, I wanted to say that...
This guy's been on hold for 47 minutes.
That, I really do believe
totally irrelevant to the show.
We need the French in on this. Because if something really bad happened, we wouldn't know how to surrender.
What? I don't get it.
Well, they surrender all the time.
Well, why would we want them there then?
It's a joke, Russ.
I don't get it.
It's a joke, Russ. We would want them to if we had to have somebody surrender for us, the French are very good at it.
Well, it doesn't seem like that would help us in the battle.
It's a joke, Russ.
Well, why do you think war is funny? You're going to have people go over there
Russ, I don't think war is funny.
You just made a joke out of it.
Yeah, the French are a joke.
No, you don't bring jokes into war. You have people out there going to go over there and defend our country and die. Why the hell would you think that's funny?
Russ, I'm getting ready to leave to go over there myself.
I don't care where you're going.
Okay. And? I don't understand why you're getting upset.
Because I don't think it's funny. I don't think any of it's funny.
The French.
I find absolutely no humor in this.
I find it extremely humorous.
Well, then fine. You go laugh at it.
Well, I am laughing at it. I just thought you might find it.
You're addressing hang on a second. Veteran of foreign wars. You're addressing a veteran of foreign wars.
Okay.
I'm going to kick your ass at the VFW dance.
Trying to make sure the initials matched up.
I couldn't remember what the hell I was. Is that right, VFW?
Yeah.
Veteran of foreign war. Yeah. Jackass.
By the way, Jerry Lewis will be 77 on the 16th of this month.
Oh, I don't want him then. That's only 13 points.
Yeah. That's 23 points.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I want him then.
Okay.
Fun with math.
Yeah. Oh, God. Are we on vacation next week?
No.
Week after?
Yes.
What is it, Tammy?
What happened with JD and Joy?
Who knows? It's something different every 3 days.
No, it's not. It's not fair.
I've never heard.
So it's the same problem over and over?
It's not something that doesn't happen every 3 days.
So it's the same problem over and over?
No.
Her.
What?
What, Tammy?
I thought he adored her.
He does.
So what's up with that?
We
what's
had
up, JD?
We had an argument, and we just needed to take some time
About what?
about some issues that are private.
Tell her.
No.
We all want to know.
No.
Go ahead. Talk for an hour and a half.
No, I'm not going to.
You can.
No.
Did the trainer come into it?
No, it wasn't about the trainer.
It's always the trainer.
It was nothing to do with the trainer.
Yes, it is.
No,
It was never even brought up, the trainer?
No, that was never brought up.
Oh, you know it is. All women bring up that kind of junk you're fighting.
That was not the issue.
I saw a story today. Thanks, Tammy. I saw a story today in the news, and it made me think exactly of you and Joy.
I know what you're going to say.
Halle Berry.
I pulled it out.
Do you have it?
I pulled that too, yeah. I thought that was funny.
What we do news about an hour ago? Let's just go ahead and do news here.
Okay. It'll be my last story. A little news tease.
Halle Berry has the perfect way to keep her man from being tempted.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
It's a great idea. Surprised Joy's not all over this one. 527, J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Moose and Denny's. I'll be out there tonight, 9 to 11 o'clock, for one North Collins in Arlington. Big party. And the Talk Rocker Band on stage. 4 white boys have been charged with making terroristic threats against a 13-year-old black girl, whom the boys allegedly presented with a drawing of a noose, a Confederate symbol, and the word stupid alongside a misspelled racial slur. Paige Daniels.
What was the slur?
It didn't say. It just says misspelled. Paige.
What'd they write?
I don't know.
Niger?
Quit it. Paige Daniels said
Nigeria?
The boy threatened to kill her on the first day of school. Last year, by the way, the same district paid $325,000 to settle a lawsuit involving an 11-year-old Jewish student whose parents alleged in 1998 he was surrounded by fellow students who shouted, "Hitler missed one, no more Jews." A gel containing antibodies for the AIDS virus protected female monkeys against infection in an experiment that suggests such a product might work as an alternative to condoms for people. The invisible condom could be a useful way to help stop the spread of AIDS, which now infects 63 million people worldwide. AIDS, by the way, has no cure and is always fatal, although expensive and toxic drugs can extend a patient's life for years. Condoms are the best known method for stopping its transmission.
Did they test those on monkeys, too?
Condoms? No, they've tested the gel, which is an invisible condom, on monkeys.
They rub it on their ding-dong?
Apparently that is the, accepted way.
How do you draw the short straw in life where you got to rub gel on monkey ding-dongs?
I guess if you're a researcher in that project, that's what you do.
I wouldn't want to do that. I don't care what it pays.
Not just any monkey, an AIDS monkey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A monkey ding-dong.
Mm-hmm.
So not only you got to get the monkey worked up, you got to rub gel on his ding-dong.
I would imagine that would work him up. Just
you're right.
Rubbing down there would do it.
Now, did they put condoms on the monkeys, too?
No, just the gel, to see if it prevents the transmission of HIV.
How do they get the female monkeys worked up?
That I don't know. It didn't say that in the article.
Monkey fluffer.
You think?
Yeah.
Police and animal control folks have solved a case of the puppy problem we talked about yesterday. Officers seized 22 dogs and put 2 women accused of selling sick dogs out of the puppy business in Tarrant County. Laura Four and Donna Kraft are accused of selling...
Would you really put gel on a monkey ding-dong if somebody told you to?
No. I'm not the scientific type.
I mean, just think about it. All right, pretend for a second, and I only say this because I'm killing time, but pretend for a second, I'm a monkey. All right?
Yeah. I know. Hunching over helps.
Yeah.
Put your arms.
And a monkey?
Uh-huh.
Got your arms bowed forward.
Yeah. Here's my ding-dong. Yeah. Imagine coming over here rubbing gel all over it.
Couldn't do it.
You know what happened?
What's going to happen?
You make a great monkey.
Thank you. Ooh. That's what happens when you rub gel on my monkey ding-dong. Thank you.
The 2 women said they gave each puppy...
I'm glad Adam West is gone.
Yeah. They said they gave each puppy its first shots with a product called Canine 7-Way. And they were spotted Thursday in the corner of Hewlin Street.
What are you talking about now?
Overton. The puppies that we
Did
talked
you
about
start?
yesterday.
We'll start the story over. I broke it up with the monkey ding-dong.
Okay. Police and animal control have solved the case of the puppy problem. Officers seized 22 dogs and put 2 women accused of selling the little dogs out of business in Tarrant County. Laura Four and Donna Kraft accused of selling puppies infected with the parvovirus, a deadly disease that is highly contagious. They said they'd given the dogs their shots and they weren't, and they were selling these puppies on the street corner.
Monkey porn.
That just makes me laugh. That's sick. Just monkeys doing it?
I don't know. Just the words monkey porn. I'm sure there's a monkey porn
don't
site.
say it. I was going to look it up.
All right.
We only got about 3 seconds left before they hear it.
Everybody off the internet. I'm looking up monkey porn.
Everybody off the internet.
Monkeyporn.com. I'll be damned.
Oh, my God.
There's a monkey porn site.
Goods and services provided?
I don't even understand what all this stuff is. It's got Hitler on it. X-Men uncovered. I'll go take a look at it. Monkeyporn.com.
That's odd.
Go ahead.
All right, and finally, new research out from Hershey'sVending.com. The top 10 candy bars sold in Dallas-Fort Worth. Someone's actually doing research for this.
All right.
Can you guess what the top 10 are, or any of them?
Snickers.
You suck.
Is that one of them?
That's number 1.
Oh, Milky Way. M&M's?
Yep. M&M's plain, number 10. Milky Way's number 20.
Kit Kat.
Very good, number 9.
3 Musketeers.
Nope.
What's the Reese's thing?
Oh, Reese's
peanut butter cup.
Very good. 3. Number 3. Did you look at this before?
Snickers is the only thing I could think of.
Snickers, followed by Butterfinger, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Hershey's Milk Chocolate, Nestle's Crunch, Hershey's Almond, M&M Peanuts, Baby Ruth, Kit Kat, and then M&M Plain.
Great story. Read a monkey one again.
No, I can't. And finally, is your husband an admitted sex addict like Michael Douglas or Eric Benet? Halle Berry's husband? Well, Halle has a method for weaning her man off other women. Yeah, she says Halle's gone basically around treating her husband's addiction in a rather straightforward method. She's removed all women from his life. Eric's female assistant, gone. Eric's trip to the gym.
Who does that sound like?
Chaperoned by herself. Eric's meals, generally consumed at gay restaurants. Doesn't sound like anybody you know.
The hell it doesn't. Who's the one that told you to get rid of your female trainer?
She never said that.
Why did you stop doing it?
After a day.
Yeah.
I'm back with her.
But why did you stop?
Because it was making her uncomfortable.
Okay.
She didn't say do it.
She didn't have to.
But she made an issue out of it, right?
She said it made her uncomfortable.
She made an issue, yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So you stopped.
But not a fight. Just an issue.
Only because you backed down.
I put her back doing it.
Yeah. Had you not backed down, she'd have climbed all over you.
No.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
No. Quit it. Oh.
That's my new French quizzing. You backed down, yes?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I didn't.
Did you stop seeing the trainer?
For a week.
Okay.
I'm back.
And you stopped because she made an issue of it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. You win. But that was not what this the last problem was about.
What's the last problem?
It's none of anybody's business.
Is it something different than any other problem you've had?
Yeah, I came home and said something and made her mad.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to tell you.
You said something ugly, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
The what quiz?
The Bat Quiz. How much you really know about Batman?
Where'd you get it?
Off the internet.
Oh, hold on, let me do traffic. Hi, Galesy.
Howdy do.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
541, check on traffic with Gail Lightfoot.
Brought to you by Boston Market. Dinner's not going to make itself, and that's why there's Boston Market. Enjoy chicken, turkey, ham, or meatloaf with your choice of sides. And, of course, cornbread. Boston Market. We're always cooking. Somebody's car is on fire on westbound I-20 at 67. Westbound I-30 at 635. There is some kind of a stalled car in Mesquite. Eastbound I-20 at I-35, a collision. Northbound 75 Central Lovers Lane. The right lane is blocked by a crash. Westbound 183 just before Grawweiler. The right lane is blocked. Now, this is bigger, though. Southbound 35 before Oak Lawn. Tractor trailer involved in the crash. The two right lanes are blocked, causing a backup to Commonwealth. And on LBJ, westbound at Abrams, a disabled semi. Now, in Fort Worth, on southbound 35 at Rosedale, there's a rusty old pickup broken down in the right center lane, and traffic is backed up out of the Mixmaster. When life hands you the ball, don't drop it. Stay in the game with Shep's Dairy Products. Shep's, the dairy best, available at the best stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot with traffic on the new 105.3 FM Talk, the talk that rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail.
Did you hear all that?
Every word.
We're talking about monkey artificial insemination.
Correct.
Who actually has to go in and get the monkey off. Man, you know that you pulled a crappy community college to go to if you're whacking off monkeys for a living.
The chimp jump.
Yeah, thanks, Gail. Ugh. Go ahead.
48 for the low tonight. Beautiful, beautiful weekend in store. Sunshine 74 to 76 tomorrow. A little cooler on Sunday. We have 73 now at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Do they do it by hand?
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't know.
Yeah.
No, don't. If you don't know, don't say.
No, the forefinger and index finger and thumb.
And they do that to monkeys.
Like this.
Okay.
Short strokes.
I get it. The monkey weenie.
Yeah.
You have to go for it.
Do it to bulls and horses, too.
By hand.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
I believe they do.
Why couldn't you get a machine to do it?
I know.
Seems like that would make more sense.
I'll have to look up the story I read somewhere.
Why were you reading stories about whacking off animals?
It was how they collect it for when they sell it for, like, you have a stud horse.
Right.
They sell the sperm to go out and make better horses.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they just sent the horse out and he did it on his own.
No.
Well, I didn't know.
Goodbye.
I don't get that magazine.
It's not a magazine. It's like CNN or something, rather.
CNN. They don't talk about.
Yes, they do.
Smoking horse coals.
It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with selling quality, high, expensive sperm.
And they actually go out and they grab the horse and do the business.
I'll have to look up the story. I can't remember exactly how they do it.
Hold on a second.
Oh, don't.
Horse whacker on one. One moment, please.
Tell me you're kidding.
David.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Well, don't tell me you did it for
I didn't do it.
Prank.
I don't know. We lived on a ranch, and they had a guy that would come out, and he would do it for the horses and the bulls so that they didn't hurt themselves when they mount it to other animal.
Yeah, because the hooves would hurt.
Because if they're real expensive, they can hurt themselves. But they had a guy, he'd come out there and rub them down, man. Freaked me out.
Would he wear gloves or what?
No, his bare hands.
Oh.
He'd put it in a tube thing, and they would take it out. They paid for it, depending on the bull. Some of it would go up to $1,000 whatever, you know.
And I wonder, and I'm not being cute here, but I wonder after a while the bull recognizes this guy and they buddy up to him.
No, this guy, man, he was about 90 years old when I was 15, and he'd been doing it all his life. He didn't seem to be getting off on it or anything.
Did the animals seem to like him?
He was quick. They weren't in there 5 minutes, man. They were out of there.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
You're right. It's not one topic we could bring up that somebody's not going to know about.
Isn't that weird?
I want to know about the monkeys, though. They actually go in with the... Now, have you ever seen this ever?
Seen what?
The monkey whackers.
Oh, yeah.
And they do it. Yeah. Quit it. All right. What's your bat quiz?
Oh, it's 10 questions about the original Batman series. You got it from NBC5i.com.
Hold on a second. Gary's on the phone. Sweetie. Hey, I lost him. Damn. That's funny because I was thinking today we haven't heard from Gary in a while. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
You got him all worked up with the...
monkey thing?
Yeah. The bowl.
Didn't you say about monkey porn? Go ahead.
All right, let's see. The Batman television show ran in the late 60s. How many seasons? 2, 3, 4, or 6?
2.
Incorrect. 3. Madge Blake played Aunt Harriet on the series. She also played a series regular on what other Golden Age TV show?
Leave It to Beaver.
Very good. Which actor did not play Mr. Freeze? George Sanders, Alfred Hitchcock, Otto Preminger, or L.A. Walsh?
Alfred Hitchcock.
That's correct. What horror film veteran made a frequent appearance?
Vincent Price.
Too easy. At the time of the series, Burt Ward, who played Robin, was married to the daughter of what famous studio big band leader? You want choices?
Benny Goodman.
Nope. Mort Lindsay of the Merv Griffin Show.
Not a clue.
Okay. Who did not play the Catwoman? Lee Merriweather, Julie Newmar, Nancy Kovac.
Nancy Kovac.
Correct. In one episode, Batman and Robin tangle with evil Colonel Gum and cross paths with what other famous crime-fighting duo?
Green Hornet and Kato.
Very good.
Driving the Black Beauty.
Yeah.
That was the car.
Very good.
Fly to the Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Thank you.
Frank Gorshin, actor and impressionist, created the role of the Riddler. What comic actor substituted in the role only once during the second season?
It's a guy from the Addams Family.
John Astin, correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
The show was a tremendous success in the first season. Everyone went campy in both fashion and the media. The Bat craze had fans dancing.
Bat-Tusi.
Jesus, one more. As the dynamic duo climbed up the building's walls on the bat ropes, they always met famous people who did not pop out of a window to trade cute quips. Was it Jerry Lewis, Don Ho, Santa Claus, Warner Klemper as Colonel Clink, or did they all appear?
They all appeared.
That is correct.
Very nice.
What was the one I missed?
The very first one, how many seasons it ran? 2, 3, 4, 6.
I realized it was 3.
It says 3.
Oh, did I tell you that I got the 1966 cover when Adam West was on Life magazine?
No.
That married chick I've been banging?
Yeah.
She sent me one.
Well, cool. Odd.
Yeah.
Odd thing to send.
I just thought it was cool. I've been looking for one on the internet. It's basically just a white cover, and it's Adam West as Batman, and he's just kind of it's a weird pose.
Did you mention it to her? That you wanted to see that?
Uh-uh. Just weird. I was looking on the internet for it, and like 4 days later, it shows up at the house. That was it. End of my fabulous story.
It's a good one.
You're welcome. If you want later, I'll tell it again.
Okay.
I certainly don't mind. Go ahead, Brad.
Hey, buddy, I need some advice.
Yes?
We got this buddy who has just gotten so pussy whooped it's gotten to the point of being insane.
JD Telephone.
No.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What?
JD Telephone.
Go ahead.
I mean, this guy does everything for this girl. He went out and bought a beeper for himself just so she could get in touch with him.
JD Telephone.
I don't do that.
You stop anything you're doing when Joy calls and he answers the phone.
Not.
Yes, the hell it is.
No. If we're in a meeting or doing something, I don't.
I mean,
you mean to tell me you've never looked at the phone and saw her calling in and ignored it?
I have done that.
Really? Tell us about that one.
We're in meetings and such. I can call her right back.
Walk right into it.
Yeah.
Of course I've done that.
So you ignore her phone calls?
If I'm in the middle of a meeting.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just giving you stuff to talk about over the weekend.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You're helping me out.
Go ahead, Brad.
Well, I mean, we were just trying to help how we could get it through his thick skull that he's being pretty pathetic.
You can't. He's stuck. He's screwed. You don't talk somebody out of being pussy whooped.
No, you don't.
So we just need to kind of write him off, I guess.
You could tell him whatever you want. I was pussy whooped for a while. I actually started it myself. She'd page when I had a pager, and I would immediately call her back.
That's just light.
That's what I thought. And then she got pissed off one night because I didn't immediately call her back because I left my pager in the car, and it started a great big fight. So after that, I always carried it with me.
Becomes an electronic monitoring device at that point.
It's a leash.
Well, that's what cell phone can be, too, but I don't always answer it.
I don't respond to anybody anymore. That's what voicemail is for.
So basically, there's not much we can do about it.
I can't believe, is there any reason why he would need a pager? Why would she need to get a hold of him at a moment's notice?
No idea.
Because if they're not married and she's not pregnant or she doesn't have some type of disease, there's no reason why it's got to be an emergency.
No, he never had one before he started going out with this girl. We don't even have the number. She's the only one that we're aware of that has a number.
Jesus.
That's bad.
But
was he like this with anybody else?
No. I mean, it beeps every time we're out, too. If we just go have a beer or go grab something to eat or anything, it's always beeps.
Remember, Dan Lewis was like that.
Excuse me. What? JD telephone.
I'll never do that.
Excuse me. When we were eating dinner last night, who kept calling?
She called one time. And what did I say?
You kept talking.
I did not. I said, we're having dinner. I'll call you later. She said, I'm just calling to tell you I'm going to bed. It was the whole conversation was 20 seconds. It was.
And then you vanished. You went to the bathroom and you came back and I saw you getting off the phone. Who are you talking to?
I was not. I didn't even take my phone to the bathroom.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Because I was going to look at it while you were gone and you took it.
Oh, just habit, I guess. I wasn't on the phone. She was going to bed.
Okay.
That's what she called us.
Okay.
I'm not whipped.
And why was she calling you? I thought you guys aren't talking.
We were talking on the way over to your house.
Was that why you were standing out in front of my house for 15 minutes and you couldn't come in?
Yes. Yes.
And what was that about?
We were just talking.
About what?
And I
thought you guys weren't talking.
We were discussing.
Thanks, Brad. Go ahead.
God. How does this keep coming back around to me?
I'm just curious. Because you're standing out in front of my house. I'm waiting for you in the house. I went outside. I had time to warm up the Batmobile. I'm waiting on him. I keep looking out the window. He's outside sitting in his truck talking on the phone. Sit out there for at least 15 minutes.
Must have been really important.
No, we were discussing at what time we needed to get together and discuss this issue that happened. Because I wanted to talk about it.
You do or don't?
I do. I don't really want to and haven't wanted to.
Is it something you can correct?
I can't go back and change that night.
No, but I mean, is it something you can correct in the future?
Probably.
Do you want to?
Yeah, probably. But
are you going to apologize?
I didn't do anything.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. I didn't do anything.
So what are you guys going to do?
Nothing.
When are you going to talk about it?
She wants to go to counseling. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with counseling? At least that way I could say I've done everything Not that funny. Anyway. Then you come tooling around the corner in the Batmobile with the red light on, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Russ is here. I thought we were gonna put the speaker in the Batmobile. You warm it up and bring it out front, and then sit there in the corner staring at me with the red light on. So I said,
I keep turning the radio up louder and louder, so off in the distance, you hear this. Where's my thing? Oh. Yeah. You hear this. And he's still talking.
I wasn't.
Took it off the phone. Not immediately, you did.
I said, sit with the Batmobile. I gotta go. I'll call you later. That's why she called me to say, don't call, because I'm going to bed. That's only being polite.
All right, fine. Did Craddock really do the thing with playing the music and the windows down?
Yes. 750.
Did he do it with Motorhead?
No. Well, I don't know what he did with Motorhead.
If he did it with Motorhead, I would really think that they were copying it. You want to take it out again tonight after the meeting?
I have an appearance.
Where?
Moose and Vinny's.
All right. We have to break again? All right. Give me a cold into bumper. All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I like big trucks and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you say you got fat. Baby got fat. Yeah, baby.
illegal. All right. 6 o'clock, J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, Trey Trenholm, Everett Newton, rock and roll attorney, Dan O'Malley, KLLI, Foot in Traffic. What are you doing in the studio?
Let me be in here.
I don't want you in here.
Oh, come on.
There's no reason for you to be in here. Why aren't you out producing something?
Oh, we're going to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy here?
We're not doing it right now.
Let me say it.
I don't want you in here. It's been a bad enough show today. I don't need any help for the rest of the hour.
It's been a great show.
It sucked. I ain't got my groove on. Leave the studio.
You had Batman on.
I know, and it wasn't a great interview.
It was a great interview.
I ain't got my groove on. When my groove is on, you can come in the studio. Right now, my groove ain't on.
Oh, come on.
I'm not grooving.
You're grooving.
I'm grooveless
today. You grooved
today.
all week.
I cannot groove today.
It's been a great week.
There will be no grooving today.
It's been a great week.
I grooved out.
It's because it's been such a good week.
Actually, I thought about retiring.
Oh, please.
Seriously. I mean, I can't. My contract says I can't.
Yeah, there's that.
So it's not radio shtick.
Why would you say that?
I was just watching an episode of Larry Sanders last night.
Right.
On HBO.
Okay.
Actually, it's on Bravo. You know which one I'm talking about, Dan? Anyway, he just had enough. It's the daily grind, day in and day out. And you got to worry about going in and doing, being spectacular every single day. And it just eats on you. And he just gave up everything and went to Montana.
Was it the last episode?
Now he comes back.
Oh, which is exactly what you would do.
Plus, that's a TV show. You have bills and things you have to pay.
I got enough money to live on for a while.
They give it 10 days. You'd miss it.
You'd go nuts.
I don't think so.
What would you do besides the first week when you just veg?
I would be brain dead. I'd shut everything off and just sit.
I bet you wouldn't.
And I wouldn't move. I'd sit there until I turned into a thing sitting inside a dookie igloo.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You'd work on your house. You'd work on your car. You'd work on your,
Well, I get stuff done like that, but every time I did something, I didn't have to look at it and go, how can I use this on the show? How can I turn this into a bit? How am I going to take this and milk it for 15 or 20 minutes?
Well,
how am I going to stay number one? It's giving me the stomach acid.
Okay. It's like,
why do you think I'm shooting heroin?
Right, you're not. It's like
I am shooting heroin.
You're
See
not.
The track marks?
That's marker.
So?
It's not heroin. It's like the rock star that works for years and years and years and finally gets it and goes, this sucks. Gotta be on the road all the time, all the groupies, all the money.
All right, well then let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a week.
Okay.
Let's flip-flop.
Oh, no.
I'll do news.
Oh, no.
I'll gather news.
I'm way too smart for this.
And you fill in the rest of the crap.
I shall not.
Come on.
No. That's why you make all the Batman money.
So anyway, I thought about that today, retiring.
Okay.
I can't. It's not a radio shtick. I ain't doing it because everybody does it right before a vacation. They'll go,
thought. I know.
I think I'm going to quit. And then they're mysteriously gone for a week, and then they come back that next Monday. How very strange. You got fired or quit for a week and came back.
Right around vacation.
Yes. Most people call that a vacation. Everybody does it.
I know. It's old radio. Or they get in trouble and right before they pull some stunt on Friday, the boss throws them off the air an hour early. Is he fired?
Or
will he come back?
I'm not going to re-sign my contract. I don't know if I'm going to re-sign it or not. I don't know. Today's the big day. Will I re-sign it? And then they get on the air. I've re-signed. Like watching an episode of Batman. Well, this has got to be the last episode. They're in a great big thing with spikes spikes coming at him, and Batman's having to hold the spikes out, and Robin's down on the ground being the lazy turd that he always was, and Batman's holding the spikes. They're going to die. Yeah. It's the last episode. I ain't tuning in tomorrow night because I'm going to watch them get jabbed. It's exactly the same thing. It's always predictable.
Correct.
What does Johnny want? Didn't she call him yesterday? What do you want? The other ear fall off that dog?
No. But I wanted to call him about some other dogs.
Why don't you just call in every day? Why limit it to Thursdays and Fridays?
Okay.
What other dogs do you have?
This is Big Dog Weekend.
All right, good.
We have we have 2 golden retrievers. One is a beautiful reddish color. He's about 2 years old. Mm-hmm. And the other is a really soft blonde female.
Can you hold on just a second?
Yeah.
Why are you still in here? I don't want you in here. You drain me. You're some type of talent Dracula.
Damn.
I don't know what it is. You drain all my talent. How old are you? 350 years old? Is that how you live so long and stay pasty? You're a talent Dracula, right? Get out of here, talent Dracula. Go ahead, Johnny.
Have you had your Ritalin today?
I don't need any riddling. I don't need any cute lines out of you either.
Oh, okay. Guess I can't call in every day then.
No,
anyway,
you can't.
Red, 2-year-old, reddish golden retriever. Shelby, 1 year, 9-month-old, blonde female golden retriever. And Leo, a 116-pound, 2-year-old yellow lab. These are all purebred dogs, beautiful dogs.
Lap dogs.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Lap dogs?
No. You have cats?
Yeah, we have cats.
Are they nice ones?
Of course.
Pretty cats?
Of course.
Well trimmed? When's the last time you washed your cat?
They're lovely cats.
Oh, thank you. Do you have a cat?
Me personally?
Yes.
I have 4.
I think I have your video. All right. The website is operationkindness.org. The phone number is 972-418-PAUSE.
Right. Did you find the...
Yeah, I found the Bon Jovi tickets.
Okay. Thanks a lot for doing that.
Now, you'll love this. I came in and I asked her, I went, are the Bon Jovi tickets here? Nope. Nobody's dropped off any Bon Jovi tickets. Nope. Oh, by the way, there's an envelope for you from Operation Kindness.
Well, you were too literal, I guess.
Yeah. So I have them. If I read the auctions right, you guys probably get about $700 for the tickets.
That's fabulous. We can use it.
Okay.
For the animals.
All right. Talk
Thanks
to you.
a lot.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
Did we just finish news going into this break?
No.
Why is Gail on the phone? What is it, Gailsy?
Moral support.
What's the matter?
You've had a great show today. You've been very funny and very quick, and that's all I wanted to say, except for Garden of Whedon was absolutely brilliant.
Hold on a second. Everett, is that you?
Nope. Me, that's me.
Who's floating them?
Me. JD.
All right. Oh, God. You know what? Just be absolutely ecstatic. You're in a studio nowhere near this place.
I am.
What is it you're blowing out today?
From the wonderful food we had today.
Well, they don't eat any more of it.
They have cabbage.
Oh. You ate cabbage?
And black-eyed peas.
You ate cabbage?
Yes, it was delicious.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I got a question. Are you still in front of your traffic monitors?
Yeah.
Can you, your text.cams, are they real time?
Yeah. But I've got 4 different cameras up right now, and I don't have control of what's up. What do you need to know?
Well, which ones do you have up?
I got 35 in Fort Worth. I've got 183 in Grawweiler. I've got one that the sun's on it so bad I can't tell what it is in Market Center in Stemmons.
Which one? Which one? Market Center?
Market Center. Are any of them facing where you can see traffic coming toward you?
Whoa. Are you going to do the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching yesterday, and people actually did turn on lights. Yeah, we get both directions of the freeway. Do it, because I want to watch.
All right.
I like to watch.
Let me get the music thing.
Garden of Whedon. That was so funny.
Thank you. I stole that from somebody. Hold on a second. What's the story on the T-shirts we were talking about, the Give War a Chance?
Talking to a company, and they want to look at the artwork and stuff, and I think they're going to do it.
What artwork? We just want the Russ Martin Show logo and just great big letters, Give War a Chance, because I'm tired of all these peace bastards running around.
I need to get with you and find out exactly how you want it laid out.
I'll draw it up this week and I'll email it to you.
Okay.
And how long will it take them to turn it around?
They said they probably can turn it around within a week.
Will they do it for mentions?
Yes.
Really? How many will they do?
That we're talking on number somewhere between 50 and 100.
Oh, that'd be great. And we sell them for the foundation.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my Motorhead ready. You got your text.camera on?
I got it on.
All right.
All systems go.
Now you have to remember it's going to take at least 8-10 seconds for the delay to kick in.
All right.
Because everybody's listening on a delay. All right. Windows down. Radio up. This will be our anti-peace protest again for today. Monday I'll look for a different song. Possibly something a little peppier.
Okay. Peppier. God.
All right. You ready, Gailsy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Windows down. Headlights on. Radio's up. Here it comes.
Take it or leave it. Going for broke. Rock till you choke. It don't matter if you drink or smoke. Yeah. Through the beat. Get up on your feet. Sweat like a hound dog waters the sheet. Don't you be scared. Don't you be scared. Everybody terrified. No, it don't seem
Here we go. See anything on the text dot?
Yeah, I did. Especially on 183. That's the best one the best camera I've got for seeing headlights. But yeah, headlights came on.
All right. Well, good.
All right.
I feel better about things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
I will.
Bye.
Say hello to your nipples. Some chick got pulled over yesterday.
Yeah?
She had this playing.
Right.
Cop let her go.
Is that right?
Yeah. He knew what she was doing.
Excellent, man. Pretty cool, huh?
I suppose. It's kind of like having your own little church.
Yeah.
Instead of an organist, we got Lemmy. Somebody said he got his moles cut off.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's too bad, because they were like beauty marks.
Yes. Trademark.
Beauty bumps.
Yes.
All right. One more verse. Here it is. All right, there you go. Can't wait to see what Craddock does Monday. Why are you still in here?
Just enjoying the...
Why are you going to enjoy it from the office?
Oh, come on.
But you go get in your casket.
I don't have a casket.
Sundown ain't for another 30 minutes. What are you doing up?
Crud.
You doing all right, Eddie?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Chris?
Hey, I want to know what happened on a dribble test last night with JD.
He flung.
I did not.
Yes, the hell you... Well, we don't know yet because I haven't put the black light on the sheets. I'm guessing you dribbled and it didn't show.
I didn't dribble anything. It's completely clean.
Hold on a second. Claude, do we have a black...
Pay me off.
Huh?
Pay my cash.
Not until we run a black light on that sheet, because if there are any blotches on there at all,
no blotches.
we don't know yet. Claude, do we have a black light up here?
Maybe Wild 100 has one.
I'll go look. Let me go look.
Yeah, because there's a sheet in my car that JD... Thanks, Chris. There's a sheet in my car that JD slept on naked because he contends he don't dribble.
I don't dribble. God. So disgusting.
All right, I'll go look around.
Thank you. Hello from our promotions department.
You ooze once you hit your mid-40s.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I've been sick before and I oozed.
I've never oozed.
Dr. Blumino, every time I'd go out there for him to finger me, he would just like, it was no big deal. I'd be standing there right in front of him, and, he'd dig around on my marbles for a second, just trying to feel for testicular cancer, I guess, or lumps or whatever. Sure. And he'd just grab my underwear by the band, pull it straight out, and just look at it, and then pop it.
Well, if you're sick, maybe you do, but I'm not sick. Quite healthy.
I think at a certain age, you just lose control of your dribble faucet.
Yeah. Good for you.
Mine hasn't gone bad yet. I think at 46, yours probably is.
No,
you look like a dribbler.
I don't look 46. I don't feel 46. So, no. The answer is no.
Don't he?
Yeah.
Seriously, if I went in a room and had to pick out a dribbler.
No, it wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
Nope.
I wouldn't care how crowded it is.
Quite tight. Thank you. In all of my facilities.
It could be packed. They pick you out of the room. Mm-hmm. And Trey looks like somebody that would lactate.
God.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
What?
That I would lactate?
I mean, you just look lactatious. Doesn't he?
Yeah. That's why it's fun.
There's big pink nipples with milk coming out of them.
You have to wear gauze?
I knew it. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about Trey's nipples and Eddie it'll throw him out. I know if there's a lull in the show, all I got to do is throw in Trey and his nipples, and Eddie's gone. Look how ready to go. Oh, it's Gary from the Grove. Can you maintain yourself for today? All right. Think of anything but cause. Gary.
Yeah.
Where you been, sweetie pants?
Shut your mouth.
Why are you so ugly to me? I just want to know where you've been. How do you feel? You've been sick.
I've been focused.
Focused on what?
Focused. I'm down 66 pounds.
What do you weigh now?
I'm down to 240. I got 23 more pounds to collect my $500.
Who's going to give you $500?
You.
I don't think I said that.
You said that.
I think I offered you the Dish Network, didn't I?
You said either satellite or $500. And you're going to pay up because, buddy, you don't want me to come to the station now.
I do. I want you to come. Especially if you're down to, what are you down to? What did he say he was down to? 240. You're down to 240?
Yeah.
Buddy, you got to be hot.
Let me tell you, if you
Are you hot? Are you look hot now?
Russ, you need to have a contest to find some.
I don't want to have a contest.
That wants to go out with
I'll
me.
take you.
No, you shut your mouth.
No.
Boy. Let me tell you something, Jabroni. I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm the biggest dog in the yard.
It's been a long time since I've enjoyed your fat man butt juices.
Russ, if you don't shut your mouth, I'll
Come to me, Gary. Gary, come to me.
Shut up.
Hold me with your big burly arms.
That's the issue, Russ.
Let me squeeze your butt cheeks until they ooze.
Because I'm the next big thing.
Don't hang up. I'm still making love to you. Are you bastard? I wanted him to squeeze me and feel my unit rub up against his as we bump ding-a-dongs.
Right.
Gary is the man I most want to bump a ding-a-dongs with.
Yes.
He could pull down my pants. Put him straight through if he calls back. Do you hear me, Gary? I am still making love to you. You can pull down my pants and probe me with your unkempt fingernails. Oh, not so fast, my lover. You have scratched my dookie door. Perhaps you could juggle my marbles while my ass coagulates. Oh, my Gary. This stench of dried milk on your breath arouses my testicular orbs. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Is he back? Oh, good. Line 6. Gary.
Russ.
I miss you.
Russ.
Why don't come up and rub your hands over my nipples and squeeze and hope that I might lactate.
Russ, you started again. I can see right now.
Let the hair from my belly button guide you down to the wildebeest that lies within my pantaloons.
Russ, I don't weigh 306 pounds no more. I weigh 240, and I'm going to be...
I cannot wait to enjoy.
I'm going to take all of your women from you.
You ain't taking nothing.
Hey, you found me...
All I got to do is get a bag of quarters. I'll beat your ass.
Come here. Listen to me.
Come
One
here.
time.
I don't think I've ever had anybody do that to me on the phone. Hey, come here.
Russ?
What?
Find a good-looking girl in that audience who wants to go out.
Why don't you come up? Come up with me, Gary.
Hey, I'm going to knock you out, Russ.
No, you're not. Come up. Hug me. Let's bump a ding-a-dong.
I'm going to come up there and tear the station apart.
You have aroused the wildebeest in my pantaloons.
You open the door because I'm going to smack. Hey, Russ, you trying to come into my yard again, and it don't work like that.
I don't want in your yard. I want into your buttocks.
I'm the top dog, Russ. All the women come running fast.
Come up and enjoy the wildebeest in my pantaloons.
Yes, man. Let me tell you, you find a good-looking girl out there in the yard that wants to go out with me because I'll take them out to eat. I'll take them wherever they want to go because I'm the next big thing and I don't play the game.
I know it.
You shut your mouth, Russ.
Are you coming up?
Jabroni.
Come on.
I'm coming up next week. I'm going to smash your face. I want my money,
Come up today.
Russ.
Come up and let's bump them.
I want my money, Russ.
Let's rub ding-a-dongs.
I'm going to come up there next week, and I'm going to lay the smack on your little bitty coppick of drowned trouble face, punk.
You make me wet. Get up here and bang me. I hung up. Typical tease.
Yeah.
It's my anus juices flowing. I'm ready to bump ding-a-dongs. He doesn't go back. I am stuck with a wildebeest aroused in my pants. My pantaloons. Ruffers. Can we break, Eddie?
Yes.
Good. I'm out of entertaining material.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 626. J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, Dan O'Malley, Eddie Boyd, Trey Trenholm, Gail Lightfoot with traffic. Leave anybody out? What are you trying to do?
Plug in his headphones. Those are mine.
So you plug them into the Y. Monkey. Chloe's going to help you with Rock and Roll Jeopardy. That's why he's putting on headphones and standing with you.
Okay. I'll just keep score.
No, he's going to play with you. Yes, Mark?
Hey, Russ.
Yep.
Just calling to let you know that Alexa is now number 1.
Yeah, somebody called earlier about that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, though.
Yep.
All right. And you still don't think that's going to help me with her?
No, man. She's too straight for you.
I put her number 1 in the D Magazine poll.
I know you did.
How could she deny me?
I think she's pretty much a goody two-shoes. I don't think
you don't know that. A lot of times the chicks that look like that are the ones that have the wildebeest in their pantaloons.
Be that as it may.
No. After your songs, no.
I don't think she's going to fall for that.
Excuse me, those songs don't write themselves.
Clearly.
Oh, well, aren't you the stinky? How dare you?
I'm neither one of those things.
Yes, you are, especially the last word.
No, I'm not.
And if I was black...
Uh-huh.
Oh, is Gary back? It takes me a while to write those songs.
I'm sure.
My point is, there's still an effort.
That's an effort, but it's rude what you say.
It's not rude.
You want to lick her C?
Did I say her beauty is a potpourri?
That you did say.
Did I say that she's a cute little Easter bunny?
And you're going to do something in her pooper? So what? Women just don't think that's attractive.
I rhymed it.
Oh, it's okay.
What, Gary?
Let me tell you something, Russ.
You threatened me earlier. I got it. I understand it.
Songs.
What?
Don't play any more songs, Russ. Let me tell you, you done pushed the button, and now you're going to pay the price.
What's going to happen now?
Well, you just wait and see.
You don't want to mess with me. I'm hyped up on Black Tarwin.
Well,
Black Tar.
Yeah. More than that.
That's what I'm hopped up on.
Yeah.
You're going to be hopped up on something more than that.
You don't mess with me. I'm a dope.
Let me tell you, I'm coming to the station next week. You guys ought to better be ready. And I tell you what, I don't care if you're packing heat or not. I'm going to smash somebody's face in because I'm the biggest dog in the yard, punk. And I'm going to lay a smack on you once and for all. Challenge me, Russ. How dare you
I challenge you.
me once.
You know what? I just about had it with you and your big fat mouth. You live in the Grove, you live with your mom, you pee in your bed, and you do nothing but call up every day and you run your mouth. I've had it with you.
Remember, I come from the Grove and I don't play.
I'm sorry.
God. You lose control. You do.
It just overcomes you.
Spinning Cobra Clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't control myself.
It would not be denied.
Mm-mm. I think I hurt myself that time. That's all right. All right. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Regular rock and roll, is that what the category is?
Yes.
Why are you still in here?
So we're playing.
I didn't invite you in.
Oh, come on.
You can't be like a kid and just come stand in a room and hope that the adults don't notice. Did you notice that earlier? He just walked in and stood there like it was okay to be in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking maybe if nobody says anything, I'll stay here and they'll forget that I'm not in here. All right, you can stay for Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Okay.
But then as soon as it's over, you have to leave.
Oh, come on. 30 minutes.
Mm-mm.
It's been a great week.
Past your bedtime. I And there's just something about you. JD and I had this conversation last night. Something about you being in the room just sucks all the energy out of me. JD brought that up.
I didn't bring it up.
Yes, you did.
Trey, you know better. Don't give him the eyes. Like he's doing it.
Why would I lie about that? Why wouldn't I just take credit for saying it?
Well, just do.
I didn't. You're the one that said it. There's something about him. He just comes in and sucks the life out of me. That's why I think he's 350 years old.
No.
He goes from radio show to radio show, sucks the life out of the talent, and goes on to the next city.
Let's see.
Who's got a mirror? Go ahead.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
See? You ain't been in the room 20 minutes. I'm dead. I feel like Kolchak the Night Stalker. All right. Ready, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's time to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy! And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right, what are we playing for, John?
We're playing for 2 tickets. Do we still have more tickets for James Brown? Tickets for James Brown at Next Stage, and 1 year hosting with VertBiz.com. Bronze level.
Is James still coming up to the studio?
We're still working on it. I'm talking to the publicist now, so.
Good.
We're trying.
I had somebody I want in the studio. Get him to sing live. And get him to take his teeth out.
I doubt he'll do that.
He might.
You can't understand with his teeth in.
But have you seen him without them?
No.
It's good.
It's a trick?
Yeah.
It's good.
Gonna do like they used to do to Mr. Ed. Take his teeth out, give him peanut butter. We'll watch James Brown eat peanut butter.
God.
All right. We said, Eddie?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. O'Malley's got people lined up on the phone that we're all playing for. All right. Everett, you're on your own. JD, you and Chloe are together. We give you half a chance. Dracula, you stand there. All right, Chloe, do you know how to work the buzzer?
Which one, right or left?
Either one.
Okay.
Oh, where's mine? All right. Here we go. Let the first one fly, Eddie.
Russ.
What is the theme from the second Star Wars by Miko?
Correct. The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that was the second one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Thank you.
Everett. What is Queen? Another one bites the dust.
Correct.
Russ.
What is Cool in the Gang Celebration?
Correct.
Russ.
What is Let My Love Open the Door by Pete Townsend?
Correct.
Russ.
What is Call Me by Blondie?
Correct.
Russ.
What are the Vapors turning Japanese?
Correct.
JD.
What is Sailing by Christopher Cross?
Correct. Everett. What is Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol?
Correct.
Russ.
What is
Can't keep listening to
Shut up, I'm trying to say the words. Plus I got Trey standing over there. What is The Greatest American Hero by
What's happened to me? I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody.
KVIL played the pee out of this when it came out.
I know.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on it.
Joey Scarborough.
Actually called the theme from The Greatest American Hero?
Yes.
All right.
This is where the DJ talks. Don't say anything. Okay.
Russ. What is The Great White North by
Chloe, JD.
the Great White North by Bob and Doug McKinson.
Correct.
Good day.
What is Gloria by Laura Branigan?
Correct.
Russ. What is Maneater by Hall & Oates?
Correct. Russ.
What is the theme to Hill Street Blues by Mike Post?
Correct. Everett. What is Valley Girl by Frank Zappa? Correct.
Wait a minute. I thought it was by his daughter.
Nope.
Not by Dwee.
No. She's in it. She does the voice of Oh My God and all that stuff, but the song's by her.
All right, my mistake.
Oh my God!
That's Moon Unit.
Did I tell you I dated a chick that used to roommate with her?
Is that right?
Yeah, she used to bang Dweezil. That's when I told her to get out of the truck on 35.
Yeah,
Dweezil wouldn't treat me like this. Really? Would Diesel kick you out of the truck going 60 miles an hour? No. Well, I will. We're right there in front of Tilton's place on 35. Bitching, screaming at me. I'm getting out. I ain't stopping. Crazy bitch. And always threw it back in my face. Dweezil wouldn't do that.
Go hang out with Dweezil.
Dweezil would take me on the road. What a coincidence. You remember who I'm talking about, Chloe?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead, Eddie.
Hope the band is right.
JD.
What is Da 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 by Trio?
Correct.
What is that? You dropped a bomb on me by the Daz Band?
Incorrect.
Correct.
What is You Dropped the Bomb on Me by the Gap Band?
Correct. Was there a Daz Band?
I believe there was.
All right.
JD will agree with anything. Everett. What is Tainted Love by Soft Cell?
Correct.
Walking in LA by Missing Persons.
Incorrect.
It's a big hit. I don't know what it was. What is it, Eddie?
Words by Missing Persons.
No.
Their other song.
Russ.
What is Don't You Want Me Baby by...
Everett. What is Don't You Want Me Baby by Berlin?
Incorrect. Don't You Want Me by the Human League.
Oh, all right. What is Working on a Chain Gang by the Pretenders?
Correct.
Bitch.
Russ.
What is Missing You by John Wade?
Correct.
Looking around the room, it looks like a special ed class.
I know the song, I just can't think of the band. Oh, there you go.
They don't know, but
What is it, Eddie?
They Don't Know by Tracy Ullman.
No. What is it?
Let the Music Play by Shannon.
All right.
JD.
What is Footloose by Kenny Loggins?
Correct.
That's when JD used to hit on teenagers at DJ parties.
Right.
Yes, you did.
Great.
What is Quiet Riot? We're not going to take it.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Already peeked in.
What is it, Everett?
It is. What is Twisted Sister? We're not going to take it.
Correct.
You were hitting on teenagers.
I was married then.
No, that doesn't make any difference. What is Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions?
Correct.
Yes, you were? No, I got an email from a chick that you were hitting on at a party in the early 80s.
That is not true.
That's what she said. She described everything. Your little DJ booth, what you would wear. Your little tuxedo.
I didn't wear
police lights.
I didn't wear a tuxedo.
What is, something about a human league?
Incorrect.
She said you tried to talk her into going home with you. That's what you said?
She's lying.
What is it?
An-Emotion Obsession.
Yeah. And she said that she mentioned she had a boyfriend. You said you didn't care.
You're making this.
I'm not. You are. Why do you always use that as an excuse? I was married.
I was.
It didn't seem to matter at the time.
I didn't cheat on my wife.
I'm somebody?
I didn't.
Really?
Until we were separated.
I didn't tell her.
I walked in on somebody with her.
No, I don't think she was first. Was she first?
Yes.
Was she? What was it, Eddie?
Take On Me by Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Who was first?
There's a great video for that song.
Yeah, I know. It was a cartoon drawing thing.
Whoa. Thomas Dolby, She Blinded Me by Science.
That's not correct.
That's an incorrect.
Oh, thank you. You calling me?
Right.
What is Weird Science by Oingo Boingo?
Correct. Everett.
What is Right Round by The Cure?
Incorrect. JD or Chloe?
Who is Dead or Alive? You Spin Me Like a Record? Twice round, right round?
Close.
We can have it.
You Spin Me Around.
That's good. So who cheated first?
Russ.
Was it you?
No.
What is Jan Hammer theme from Miami Vice?
Correct.
How do you know you weren't first?
Because I walked in with her with somebody.
You know exactly when you cheated first. What is Everybody Have Fun Tonight by Wayne Chung?
Correct.
You mean to tell me you weren't dating anybody before you guys actually got divorced?
No. Divorced? Yes. Separated? No.
Chloe.
What is NXS, What You Need?
Correct.
You weren't getting no side action.
After we were separated, I walked in with her. So
Who is Run DMC, Walk This Way?
Correct.
No, you told me.
Yes, that's what I told you.
Russ.
What is Don't Dream It's Over by the Dream Police?
Correct. Everett.
What is Hey Now by Tears for Fears?
Incorrect. Chloe.
Oh. What is Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House?
Correct.
So what year was it you were walking next door to bang your neighbor?
Russ.
What year was that?
That was at that time. Afterwards. Same year.
What is Tough Enough by the Fabulous Thunderbirds?
Correct. Russ.
What is La Bamba by Los Lobos?
Correct.
You wear a condom?
Quit it!
Just play the game.
Close.
Who is Escape Club, Wild Wild West?
Correct.
Banger in your own hot tub?
Chloe.
Who is Bobby McFerrin, Don't Worry, Be Happy?
Correct. The last one.
So grab your weenie.
Quit it!
Russ.
What is Venus by Bananarama?
Correct.
God, this is over. Final score, Trey had 0. He had 3. Between Chloe and I, we had 10. You had 13.
What did Trey have?
0.
Oh. That means you can't come back in. It's 6:45. You've been up long enough. Why don't you go get ready for the big Happy the Clown meeting we're going to have at 7. Seriously, go get your jammies on and go get ready for that. I was playing for Brian. Tell him what he's got.
He's got 2 tickets to see James Brown at Nick's stage, and we've got 12 months bronze level hosting from VertBiz.com, host of the 105.3 FM Talk website.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
It's the end of the show, end of the week, so I don't really give a flying F.
Okay.
Does anybody know what Angelina Jolie sounds like? Do you? Dan, pick up the phone and see if that chick on the hotline is Angelina Jolie.
Why would she be just calling? Out of the blue. No idea.
Don Henley called last night.
I got you, okay.
How many times do people call for no reason?
I suppose.
I just saw the warm line ringing, so I picked it up. She said, Angelina Jolie, I'm in town visiting family. I'm supposed to call you. Or my publicist said I should call you if I got into town.
That's right.
I don't know what she sounds like.
Ask her what tattoo she just had removed.
Yeah, there's no way that she'd know that. Unless she's really Angelina Jolie.
Exactly.
Right. You're good.
I told you. That's why you hired me.
Dan's still quizzing her.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't her.
What did she say?
I asked her what if she's ever done a movie with Antonio Banderas, and she said no.
What did she do with Antonio?
It was one of those, I can't remember the name of it. It was last summer.
But she did.
She has. And
you
I
know,
also
on that line, star 69 works, doesn't it?
I don't think so. Let
me try. All right.
Hello.
Angelina.
This is Angie.
It's Russ Martin. We're on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Nice to... I heard you're very funny.
Yes, I am. How did you get this phone number?
My publicist.
Yeah.
He said you won an award.
Who's your publicist?
I'd rather not say on the air. You want to take me off the air, I'll tell you.
Oh, you will? Well, hold on just a second. All right, you're off the air. Yes, you are. Here, listen to the phone. Hear that? All right. Really? How'd you get this number? Your publicist doesn't have this number. I don't even have this number.
This number?
Do what?
My publicist gave me this number and said that you received, while I was in Dallas, I should call you because you received some award.
I didn't win an award.
Oh. Well, I'll have to tell him he was wrong.
Yes.
That's bizarre. Because he's typically not wrong. What was your name? Russ?
Ramon.
Ramon?
See.
Well, maybe I'm calling the wrong place.
Yeah, you probably are.
He said it was Russ.
Plus, he would know better than to have Angelina Jolie call this show, because I think you're a slut.
You think I'm a slut?
Can't argue that one, can you? All right, we're going to have the hotline number, or the warm line number changed. All right, star 69 works. Is there a way for me to find out what the number is? Call trace?
Maybe call trace.
Well, we know that works. What's the code for call trace? Because they got to do it before that line rings again.
I don't know.
Hey, producer, why don't you get off your ass and go find out instead of standing there like a vampire? I want you to fire him tonight.
No.
Fire him.
I don't want to fire him.
Do you see him just standing there like a monkey?
I know.
Just waiting for somebody to whack him?
I'm searching her site to see if you ever
It's not Angelina Jolie.
I don't know how long you're going to have her on, though.
What is it, Dan? Do you know? For call trace?
No, we're trying to find out.
All you got to do is open up a phone book. It says right at the beginning how to do call trace. It's star something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wait until Vladimir comes back.
Okay.
Trachula.
But it's wait.
Yeah.
I like that Count Trachula.
Blah.
What are you doing?
I'm looking up call trace.
Leave it alone. Nobody's going to find out.
Well, it looks like you had to sign up for it.
No, you just have to pay for it.
It's already on most phones. I think you just use it and then they charge you.
Yeah.
Star 57.
All right.
$5 per use.
I don't give a rat's ass. I don't pay for this. Now, what does it do? Does it actually tell you the number?
Then you must listen and follow the recorded instructions. To complete the call trace, you must press 1.
Okay.
Thank you. We have completed your call trace request. Please call 1-800-773-5. An $8 charge will be billed to you for each successful call trace.
Is that it?
I guess.
Did you get the number?
773-5.
Well, don't repeat it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had the delay. No one's going to call it.
Yeah, they're only several 100,000 people.
All I needed was a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay.
Hit the delay.
I hit the delay, so nobody heard the number.
My
What do
head
you
was
do?
down. I didn't know.
You repeated it.
How did I know? Big red light doesn't come on in here.
I don't want you standing close to Trey anymore.
Okay.
All right. Give the number to Trey and have him go call and see if they'll tell us what the number is.
Okay. He may have to have that other number. Does he have that?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
There you go. Call it. Tell him Angelina Jolie's bothering us. All right, let's get out of here. This is drying up. Okay. Obviously, it's not her. I just want to know who has a hotline number.
Okay. All right, I'd like to thank the folks at Hickory Creek Smokehouse and Deborah Stevens for the great food today. And also, let's see, for more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us, or for details on the Listeners Foundation and the Police and Firefighter poster, go to russmartin.com. For instant email during the show, it's studio@russmartin.com. To see Trey and visit his website, go to TreyTrenholm.com. To find Eddie on the World Wide Web, go to eddieboyd.com. For me, it's JohnDavidRyan.com.
What are you doing?
It's cabbage.
It's not cabbage.
It's cabbage mixed with black-eyed peas.
Man, I got no alien. What's your excuse?
From the Hickory Creek Smokehouse, Gaston Avenue, Dallas.
Don't eat anything else that's going to make you fart in here. I got to stay.
Okay. For law issues, contact Everett Newton at 214-823-LAWS or go to DallasAttorney.com. Limousine service provided by Ultimate Limos. Call George at 214-668-5363 to make a donation or adopt a pet. It's OperationKindness.org or call them at 972-418-PAUSE. And the official site for the Talk That Rocks is 1053FMTalk.com. I'll see you tonight at Moose and Vinny's, by the way, in Arlington.
Where's that?
Arlington, North Collins.
They have an address, or people just supposed to drive around in Collins until they see it?
I must know where it is. They don't have the exact number in front of me. I'm sorry.
Well, it was probably good that you mentioned it. Gives people plenty of time to go find it.
They know where it is.
All right. See you guys Monday.
See you.
Bye.